Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder. I didn't fuck it up this
Hey,
week.
you done it.
Fuck it up this week.
Yep, a little more accurate.
Good old success.
It's been a week.
Yeah, it's been.
It's been. Fuck. So, hello, everyone. How is?
Greetings.
Give people time to kind of pile into the stream.
Plus, we still need
Dave to show up.
Dave
He's
here,
in doubly doobly.
Oh, that's a question.
Hmm.
Well, I wasn't at max HP when I leveled up. So now my current HP is really low compared to my max, but I don't remember.
No, I do. You do not go to full health when you level up.
No, I know you don't go to full health, but do you go to...
Do you gain what increase to your
Oh.
max health there?
Yeah.
If
Yes,
you're
you
already
do.
injured. Okay.
Okay, so
So
I'd be...
basically, if you were down by 10 HP, you should still be down by 10 HP, regardless of what your new
Yes.
health is.
Got it. Okay.
I think this is correct, then.
Yeah, that would put me at there. Okay.
Yeah.
And we were also getting set for. Did we actually go to the inn yet, or were we still doing other stuff?
No, you guys had slept in the inn and had left to go north of town to Timsdale.
Right.
Did we?
Okay. So
Okay.
So yeah, there was I forget. It's your con mod times your level for the
Yes.
health you gain from a rest, right?
Okay, so I'd get another 2 back. Okay.
No, the level up was actually after the rest.
After, yeah. It
The level
after
up was
we
the
left.
very end of the session.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's the correct health, then.
Okay, yeah, that's where I'd be then.
No, wait. Okay. It is supposed to be that. All right, I'm good.
Cool.
I had a couple things backwards in my head.
Hey, you know what? Same.
I had to fix my health too.
Understandable.
It's gonna be odd trying to continuously update Glinthatuke's health.
Right.
Just because of
Just
how
make
the
it match
scaling
yours.
is gonna work. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't let me directly edit his max health value.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so I can change his current health, but I would have to keep going into other stuff and changing like his bonus HP, his class HP.
Right. What should his current HP be? 32?
His max HP is 32.
Okay.
My current health was 24. Remember, we share the same health
Yeah.
pool, so it's not like he has his own separate. It's just like we basically are the same when it
Yeah.
comes to HP.
That's true. And fair.
In that sense, we are one being.
We are number one.
I forgot I need to add a third first level spell slot because I am level 2 now.
Hey.
Did I
Hey, Dave.
give myself another spell slot? I did. Yes.
Test 1.
Test
Yes.
2.
Hello.
I don't know what's up with Discord lately, but every time I join a chat, I have to like shut Discord down and rejoin the chat before I can hear anybody. So I'll be back.
Okay. That's weird.
It's probably admin permissions and bullshit,
Maybe.
and whatever his default audio device is.
Yeah, it's probably default audio devices because of all the audio tinkering that he does.
Yeah. Discord's kind of shitty.
I mean, it took me a while before I got all my audio, just on my basic, just with the computer itself, getting it so that it wouldn't try and read my PS4 controller as the speaker and microphone for default audio device.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
That's fair. I still have to yell at it every time I plug my PS5 in.
What?
PS5 controller.
Oh, fair. was like, hold on, you're plugging a PS5 in your computer? Holy shit, it's the future. Hey,
More
Broken Skull.
importantly, where you been holding out on me, bitch?
Sorry for the delay. I needed to find food and failed.
Oof.
That's a feeling.
Yeah, that's a mood.
Is what we call a big oof. I mean, while I'm still kind of on the
It's like a
stuff
Big
side
Mac, but hungrier.
from the late lunch that Dustin and I had. We went to that Thai place here in town.
Oh, okay. So I've been waiting on my fucking stimulus like everybody else in existence, because America is the only place that exists. You see, but
Yeah.
there, the IRS site you can use to check it. It kept telling me status unavailable, which was causing me to have a fucking panic attack because one of the reasons was like, you're not eligible. So it finally updated and it's going to be mailed out the 26th. And the reason I bring this up is because I've been waiting for this fucking stimulus because I live literally down the street from my favorite Chinese restaurant that is open and I'm off of my diet for like the next 2 fucking weeks.
So you've just been craving that and wanting it.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
don't talk to me about Thai food right now.
Hey, who wants to go get some pho after the session?
Actually, that reminds me. There's a place down the street called Noodle House. I've been told repeatedly I need to check out.
It's okay. We don't actually have a Vietnamese food.
Isn't that a Vietnamese thing?
It is.
Or...
We don't have
It's
one
also
here.
It's
delicious.
Vietnamese ramen, basically.
Yes, it's
It's
also
delicious.
as Cam said, delicious.
Right.
Though I'd probably upset a bunch of Vietnamese people by calling it that, but that is the simplest analogy.
Right.
Let's see. According to my game notes from last game, old tavern rats, 1 potion, old book, map demons, lady with red hair, 200 gold, fixed broken sword, Chadris gallstone, tall cleric, don't trust elf. All right. I think that was the wrong game's notes.
Still better than my notes.
You're taking notes.
I am.
I do as well.
Hey.
I'm
I
not
don't.
that.
I have a notebook I occasionally remember to write things in.
Bro. Mood.
I forget. Did you ever pin the maps in here?
I did not pin them, no.
Okay, because I forgot that I had them bookmarked on the laptop, but I need to
Oh,
actually scroll
yeah.
back through all of our chat to find them again.
Yeah, hold on.
There you go. I got one.
Okay, that's the.
You know what? Here, I'm just gonna put them, and then I'll remember to do the do. The doobly dobbly do. Still getting set up here.
Oh, so I had a thought. You know how like I want to hang out and chat, but I don't want to cheat.
Yeah.
Fucking I just remembered Twitch chat can pop out the window.
You can.
Yes, I can.
Right. Roll. Life is good.
I'm ordering a pizza.
Life is good. That is strong. Life is better. So where we last left off, party had got through, come to the town of Tallahassee, depending on where you're from. Yes. They decided to take a job from the town's bounty board, effectively. Hunt down some orcs. Those orcs were hostile. However, the party managed to handle them fairly easily, including the scorpion that was with them. You guys took the Scorpion Corpse back to Teleha. Got some anti-venom, some gold, and your weapon potency +1 rune. Was then applied to...
Me.
Yes, that's right. Taxes chain. You guys bought 3 horses and a map and headed out north of town, and you hit level 2.
Yay.
Where we join is with the party, heading north, out of Talaha towards Timsdale. And that will be, well, to be honest with you, nothing interesting be happening. So, to abridge that one, the trip will take a grand total of, instead of what it would have taken on foot, of about 5 days. With your horses, takes about, by the end of the 3rd day, you guys can see lights on the horizon as it's beginning to get dark.
So drop 3 rations.
Yes.
Okay.
The Timsdale Timidome. Tom Timidome, owner of the Timsdale Timidome.
Why are you like this?
Why are all of you like this? I swear to...
Look, I made the Demi Durner joke last week anyway, so
I'm gonna eat my notes, I swear to God. Fuck it, this is a Neo 2 stream now. No,
that'd be a lot more frustrating than us.
that is true. So, as you guys kind of begin to camp on the 3rd day, you do see the lights of Timsdale on the horizon. Also, don't forget to bring up your health. However much 3 days of natural healing would bring you at level 2.
That's full.
Also, we're just gonna hand wave that I know how to punch better. For now.
Yes.
You have been punching cacti along the side of the road.
Brutal.
It's like the whole
I mean,
shout.
Aslan could have been giving very judgmental comments along the way.
It's true.
Yeah.
Fucking looking at Theft, trying to learn how to punch better. Aslan just like, well, that's not how you do it. You do it like this. See? Watch. And then punch, punch, punch.
Saying, even though she primarily uses a bow, she's still a monk, so
It's
she
true.
very easily could be assisting in your training.
Yeah. Aslan helping. So, as you guys get to begin to as you guys are kind of setting up camp and the sun is setting over the western horizon, you do notice the town lights to the north of you. Are you going to camp out where you guys are, or make a push to try and
We should push to get to the town.
Yes, thank you. Words are
Yeah.
hard for me today.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
think making sure we're actually at somewhere with shelter is probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. Everyone kind of pushes into Timsdale. And you guys get there, I would say, about an hour and a half after sundown. The town is still very much like people haven't gone to bed yet. And gosh, Timsdale, much in a very similar vein to Talaha, is Timsdale is a little bit more built up, but it is a pass-through town, effectively, between Blue Great and Timbercrest.
Gotcha.
So it's really one of those things where, yeah, it's a lot, really weirdly kind of tourist attraction-y in a way. Like there's the main road that goes east to west, and you guys are coming in on the southern road, which is a lot less well traveled. But you guys are coming in. It's just like you guys kind of come in on the very clearly the residential part of town, and then as you begin to head further north, you see, taverns, inns, just kind of general stores, kind of knick-knackery.
Oh no, we found Colonial Williamsburg.
I came to Timsdale and all I got was this T-shirt.
It's goddamn Frankenmuth.
No, I'm sorry. I came to Timsdale and all I got was a sunburn and this jerkin.
It's Florida Frankenmuth.
Oh, gross.
I mean,
It's
hey, if it's a
permanently
good jerkin,
Christmas
at least
and
it's a
in
happy
Florida.
ending.
What was that?
I said if it's a good jerkin, at least it's a happy ending.
We're just gonna sit here in silence for a moment, stream, while I recover from that shit. Oh, you're a fucking mom. You're a fucking animal. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll be good for now.
Will you? I don't think that's in your body.
20 minutes now.
I don't think that it's quite possible.
I will attempt to be good now.
I don't believe you.
That's better.
20 minutes later.
Right.
No, he's actually trying. He's making an attempt. It's 25. Get it right.
My apologies.
Oh. And Dave, what did you say?
Oh, I was just some sort of fucking nonsense.
Oh, that's fair. Same. That's all this campaign is. Some sort of fucking nonsense.
Oh, okay.
I'm going
Because
to do a test on this real quick, though, so ignore this roll.
Okay.
it was the Frankenmuth comment because he was like, "Holy shit, it's perpetually Christmas and Florida."
Oof.
Oh, still, why is it a... Oh, +4. No, okay, it shouldn't have the double +4. I'm just trying to get my sneak attack set up.
Oh, I got you. So yeah. You guys kind of come in and it's like, despite the fact that it's very clearly like a desert kind of town and like stuff is made more out of like, I almost called it crim, sandstony kind of materials, light, white stone, whole lot of the empty open floor plans you would guess. It's just houses made out of materials that are made to kind of keep the heat down effectively.
We're looking at like fired clay homes, aren't we?
A little bit, yeah. And as you're kind of walking through, just people on their front porches or in their yards for the evening, just kind of waving as you pass through. Not going out of their way to like engage in conversation, but also not like being rude effectively.
Right. Yeah,
I'll
probably
just do it
give just a bit of
manually.
a lazy wave going by.
Here, Dave. Let me see what I can do.
It's not important right now. I can just do the manual extra d6 if we need it for tonight.
Right. That's fair. So, as you are going along in Maha being, vaguely friendly in response. And then as you get to the northern part of Timsdale, it becomes a much more like, hey, here's the 24-hour liquor store kind of stuff, and there's the no-tell motel, just kind of just stuff like that. Also, holy shit, you got 2 27s in a row.
Right? That means I'm going to roll like ass the whole actual game.
Yeah. Sure. But But yeah, no, just you get to a more active nightlife area, I would say. So someone kind of going about kind of all along the street, lighting up torches on high posts, the street lights, as it were. Oh no. They got DoorDash for a extra large Red Bull, but it came as sugar free.
Oh,
God, DoorDash has been fucking it for everybody lately.
Enjoy your wet pennies, TJ.
I wish it tasted like wet pennies that I could at least fucking muscle through. This just tastes like trash.
But yeah, what is your first business as you kind of come into the more populated part of town?
Can I do a society check for a reasonably priced inn for us to stay at?
Yeah, I'll allow that for sure. You live in a society. No, you managed to within a few. Well, are you looking for like a specifically an inn or a like tavern that has both an inn and a bar?
An inn.
An inn, a proper inn. Okay. Yeah, I'd say you managed to find one after about an hour of so of looking. It's kind of not quite on the main drag, as it were. It's a little bit off of the beaten path, but it seems to be fairly reputable. It is busy. There are people kind of milling about both outside and inside. Drinks on the front porch, kind of stuff. Not as seedy, because unlike some other ones that you kind of passed over, this one does not have prostitutes just hanging out front. This one seems more kind of like a friendly, family-oriented kind of thing.
Okay. This one seems good. I don't think they'll stab us in our sleep.
well, that's comforting.
I wonder if that is a service you have to pay extra for.
I already spent enough on the horses. I could do without shelling out more for something like that.
Why would you want to pay to get stabbed? Oh, you mean not stabbed.
Yes, that is what I meant.
I get it.
But to say, don't kink shame her, all right?
Whatever floats your boat.
Well, in this case, it would be stabbing, so wouldn't it?
I hate.
Wow, I got TJ to leave with that one. Hell.
I just hate.
Oh, same.
I mean,
buddy.
really, it depends on how sturdy the boat is.
Or how big your stabber is.
So, as you approach the inn, yeah, no, it just or right, because it's an inn, not a tavern. It looks very similar, I would say, to almost like a kind of a wraparound motel in a way, where it's just like the proprietor is in a front office there as you walk in, and like there are just rooms, just kind of doors arrayed around in a U shape, and in the middle there is actually where a bunch of horses are tethered. Days. As you approach the office, the gnomish proprietor kind of looks up from their book and just, oh, hi there. Oh, well, adventuring party, huh?
Something like that, yeah.
Ah, hello there. I don't see many of our kind coming through here. Well, that's not entirely true, but we go through a lot. We see a lot of people around here. How can I help you?
Well, if you could get us set up with some rooms for the night. We've been trekking through the desert a few days, and having a nice bed to sleep in sounds just wonderful right about now.
I bet. Especially, not waking up with sand in unmentionable places. I bet that'll be great. How many rooms would you like?
Well, just kind of groggily looks back to the rest and says, "Shall we take 3 again? Or 2?"
I don't feel like getting shouted awake, is all I'm gonna say.
Kind of depends how many beds are in each room.
Well, that all depends. We can offer rooms with 2 beds or rooms with 1 bed, but a bigger bed, depending on you. He kind of looks between you guys. Just, no judgment.
Lawrence just corks a brow but says nothing.
Just kind of stifles the yawn again and looks back and says, "I think 2 bedrooms. Think that'll do again?"
Should.
All right. 2 bedrooms. That will be 16 silver.
I'm actually trying to remember how many of us there are. Hold on.
There are 6 of you.
We got 6 people.
I will provide 3 silver.
I've got.
Same.
I'll do 6.
Okay. That's 12 silver total now.
I'll pitch in the last 4.
Okay. And with the getting the silver, thank you. I'm kind of sets it down and reaches underneath the counter. Swirls out from behind their chair, walks over to a key rack that's behind the desk and picks out 2 keys. Here are keys for rooms 12 and 13. Everyone, please enjoy your stay. While we do not offer breakfast here, there are several breakfast houses that are nearby. A very high quality. If you would like, we can do a wake-up call service for you. If you would like to be up at a certain time.
Do you have baths?
Yes,
Thank fuck.
we even have indoor plumbing.
There's
That-
Lawrence looks physically relieved, like a pain lifts from his shoulders.
There's a little bit of just a surprised eyebrow raise from just managed that out here in the desert, did you?
It's a mixture of magic, and there is an underground oasis nearby.
Okay. Well,
It
Handy
helps
little
provide
thing.
fresh water for most of the entire town.
suppose that explains why things stay busy around here. You're actually able to support it.
Indeed.
Good to know. Maz just yawning. He seems a bit more lethargic than usual. Even like it's been a trip, but he's a little worn.
Every time you Maha yawns, I look over and I see TJ yawning a few seconds later.
Oh no.
Motherfucking contagious. So, who will be as you guys kind of get to your rooms? Who's going to be taking which rooms?
I've already declared which room I'm not taking.
There's rooms 12 and room 13.
He said he didn't want to be shouted awake.
Oh, right.
Oh, probably doesn't want the room with
With
uh,
Zindros.
Yep.
Zendros after the last experience.
Yes, after Zindros'
Right.
unfortunate awakening, yes.
Look, we all have a little PTSD. It's all right.
It's okay. Sometimes some of us remember Nam. It's okay.
I'll just say I'll go room 12 and take first watch of just hang out in the hall to keep an eye on things, make sure nobody fucks with stuff.
Actually, no hallway.
What is
Remember,
it?
it's kind of like a open air kind of U-shaped building.
Right.
So you'd be stationed outside the door.
That being said, with it being in town, I'll save you guys some trouble. Very unlikely something will happen.
Okay, so
That may be true, but like I think Ma's still a little sketched out after the whole bringing down the ship, saying "Take no prisoners, we need this shit,"
That's
and
fair.
not knowing if they're still being followed or not.
That is fair.
Like that's still kind of triggering in the back of his mind. Just I don't know if we're out of the woods yet.
That's fair.
Like, I've seen some shit, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
That's entirely fair.
Yeah. But yeah, Maha's gonna suggest still keeping somebody out and about through the night just to make sure, even if it's just sitting by the door.
Okay. So Maha will take will be in room 12. What about the rest of you?
13.
13. Lauren's for 13.
I'll take 13.
Okay.
Dave, you should probably join us in 13.
Yeah, probably.
So then that puts
Zendros in 12.
Zendros and Aslan in 12 with Maha.
right.
One moment, writing in notes. Okay.
I've already done a first watch with Maha, so
Right.
Okay. Aside from Maha, is anyone else wanting to stay up and keep watch? Oh, don't forget, by the way, everyone, to refresh your hero points to 1.
Right.
didn't it last time.
I'm actually good on watch for once.
Same.
Yeah, even Lawrence wants sleep rather than security.
That's fair. And as you guys get into your rooms, it's not big, but it's a room, 2 beds, and there's a side room that has an actual fucking like bathtub.
Lawrence makes a fucking beeline for the bathtub in room 13, by the way. Like, just dead man walk, stripping armor on the way to it.
That's nice.
I guess while everyone settles in, Ma is going to ask the others if, at least if Aslan and Xenos, if either of them care about keeping an eye out, or if they just want to sleep.
I'm not too worried about our security, but if you wish, I do not mind taking some time to watch.
That's
I might just be getting a little paranoid, but
It is not unreasonable.
make your choice now so that I don't have to wake you up if you don't want to come out.
I will take watch when you are finished.
adventure.
then when I am done,
No, I'm kidding.
And when I am done, I will just sleep on the floor with my bedroll.
Sounds fair enough.
So Maha, you're gonna stay up, right?
Yeah, he's gonna stay up for a couple of hours. Just hold by the door.
Okay. Uh, give me a fortitude save.
Okay.
Okay. Despite how fatigued and tired you are, you do manage to not fall asleep earlier than you intend to.
Okay. I figured that was probably what that was going for.
Yes. The rest of you, am able to take baths as you wish, crawl into clean sheets, in a clean bed, in a clean mattress, no sand anywhere near where you're sleeping, walls around you, and a ceiling over you. And have one of the most restful nights you've had in about a week. Baha, you eventually kind of make a perception check.
Okay.
God damn it, Dustin.
Blind roll it or
Yeah, sure. Yeah. As you're sitting there, you're just kind of watching as eventually as it gets later on, you notice that some people are kind of stumbling into the complex and stumbling off to their own rooms. Some nightlife kind of filtering in effectively as they're beginning to call it.
Right.
No one starting any fights, no one, being obnoxiously loud. In fact, you even get to watch as a group of elves who you can hear their voices echoing from what you imagine to be about a block down, and then once they actually get to the complex you guys are at, they actually quiet down and kind of just shuffle off to a room over on another wall. And eventually, you could feel your eyes beginning to droop as you begin to get really fucking tired.
Yeah, just gonna haul myself back up, open the door, and just gently tap a bit at Aslan's bedside.
I will also say the doors do lock,
Okay.
as you might expect, but
Right, because the keys.
right. And
Go outside and take a shift.
okay, give a perception check. Okay, about the same as Maha, honestly.
Yeah. Maha, by the way, is pretty much out as soon as his head hits the pillow.
Aslan, as while you're on watch, you really get to see a lot of the nightlife kind of begin to filter back in, because while you're up, the bars begin to close. So you get to watch as a lot of people kind of begin to stumble home drunk, as it were, travelers and whatnot.
Pay no mind to the tiefling standing outside the hotel room.
Yes, they you get a few weird looks, but no one willing to
Pry.
Oh. No one gives you any weird looks or any guff. Or correction, you get a few weird looks. No one gives you any guff. But no, aside from that, it's mostly just quiet night. Quiet night in Timsdale. As morning comes, Aslan, eventually you return to bed. And as morning comes, everyone feels, frankly, a little bit more energetic than they have for the last few days. Something about the just something in the air, maybe just the beds or something. Just you guys feel great. Maha, you feel a little bit more fatigued. Kind
Not
of
as well rested as you'd hope.
right. Kind of slow to kind of get up and whatnot, and as you hear, your roommates for the evening kind of getting up, taking their baths and whatnot, you're content to just kind of stay in bed for a while longer.
All right. Just, not even so much like tossing and turning, but just still just trying to lay there and get some kind of rest.
Right, you're not even going back to sleep. You're just laying in bed, staring at the ceiling, just going, ugh. Mondays. You don't even know if it's a Monday, but it's that kind of thing.
It's the Monday in his heart.
Yes. The Heart Monday. But yeah. Other than that, everyone wakes up. Maha, you eventually pull yourself out of bed. And everyone is gonna meet in the... I hesitate to say parking lot, but everyone kind of meets in the parking lot with the horses.
Oh god.
Surprise,
Horses-
bitches, it's
our
all a
horses are all
surprise
still there.
shadowing game.
I assume our horses are all still there.
Yep, right where you left them.
Good, good.
Yeah. Feeling okay? Gotcha. Well, you guys are awake. It's a fresh new morning. You guys are awake at about, I'd say about an hour after dawn. What would you guys like to do?
Breakfast.
Always breakfast.
God damn it, Dan. Quote my Meat Canyon-esque quote.
Yes,
Yes, breakfast.
Food would be very nice.
That's fair. Excuse me. And as you guys okay? Who would like to kind of spearhead the look for a breakfast?
I will.
Okay. Give me a society. Yeah. You managed to actually find a... You recognize it immediately. Because it looks like a fucking beer hall from down south from near where you're from. A very Tiefwaldian, Bavarian beer hall that is open and serving breakfast.
Lawrence definitely perks up a bit as he sees a Das Beer House.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Same.
Immediately heads us on in.
Yeah, and admittedly, there is no themed employees. There is no one's trying to do terribly offensive Tiefwaldian accents or anything. But this, it's just kind of low wooden ceilings, kind of dimmer atmosphere, keeping the sun outside off and out and whatnot. And you guys are greeted by an employee who, after you take a table, just oh, what can we get you?
What is the house special?
That would be sausages, eggs, and if you'd like, we do have some meat on tap.
As tempting as it is, meat for breakfast in the desert seems like a bad idea.
Which is why the goblin's doing it.
I called that shit.
Yeah. As the sentence was leaving my mouth, I could feel myself just putting that ball on a tee.
Look, I'm nothing if not consistent, okay?
Damn right.
Oh, that's why we love you, Dave. Oh man. So yeah, just as you order food and whatnot. How special, assuming for Lorenz especially, and
Yes.
um,
Yeah, Ma just wants something nice and hearty.
That's
Try
fair.
and actually pick him up.
that's fair. Sausages, hash browns for you, Maha.
I have a very specific order because this sounds like it'd be really good with mead.
Fair. Biscuits
I
and
want-
gravy.
I was like, give me some toast, butter that shit, put a little bit of honey on that, give me some wild mushrooms. That's all I need for breakfast today. Drink that with some mead.
I like imagining that word for word from from that.
Yeah, 1 second.
I'd also like to point out that he said he's going to drink that with some mead.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they
I am
actually
a
managed
goblin.
to bring you exactly that, actually.
Yes, I will pay extra for this.
No, just, food is brought, and it is still warm, like, full on. You can smell from, like, 10 minutes before they bring it to you, you can smell it coming from the kitchen. Fresh food. Just eggs, however you want them. Biscuits, gravy, hash browns, sausage, bacon, beer, mead, or if you would not like to drink alcohol, they do also offer water.
We're going to start in the morning with water.
You know, desert town, probably good to be hydrated.
Yeah.
No, for
but,
sure.
You know, but I figure the goblin is not necessarily the one for good ideas, TM.
The waitress,
No.
the waitress, literally just look. We obviously it's smarter to drink water in the mornings, but we do not judge anyone for making bad decisions with their life.
Well, I got a water skin. All right, I have water already. I don't have meat already though.
Fef, they bring you a stein.
Yes.
Thump.
And I keep forgetting hobgoblins aren't tiny either, so I have to like stop myself from making the jokes.
No, yeah. You're like 5'4", 5'6".
5'6", and
Yeah.
not a twig broom.
Right. No, you are human sized.
Maha's the little one.
Yeah.
It comes in pints.
I'll try to, is Maha the oldest, or would that go to?
Think Maha
Yeah,
is
couple years
technically
on
the
Asplin.
oldest, yes.
Bring him Ovaltine.
Aside, of course, from Glinthatook, yes, Maha is the oldest.
What? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, come on. That's not fucking fair.
No, it says right there on Glitherdu's character sheet, age old.
Age, many.
Yes.
Age
Hey,
quite.
Paleolithic.
Now,
Yeah.
admittedly, second place is Aslan, I will say.
Yeah. I figured that was probably most likely.
And then I believe actually youngest party member is in fact Fef.
Yeah. Look,
tracks.
goblins don't live long. We got to get all our dumb shit out of the way real quick.
And you're not even a goblin, you're a hobgoblin.
Yeah, I'm 12. All right, Walla only made it to like the ripe old age of 9.
7 years.
Right.
11 years! How long has it been? 11 years! Oh.
Oh no.
So, you all are very well fed. Maha, you actually even through the fatigue and the lethargy, it's hard to deny that the home cooked meal actually does make you feel a little better. That's just nice.
If ever we have excuse to pass back through the Devarian capital, you should come to my parents' inn. I promise it would put this breakfast to shame.
Sounds like an offer I'm gonna have to take up.
Yeah, I will say, Lorenz, while it definitely does remind you of home, it does not compare.
Oh yeah, even if it did compare, it wouldn't compare. You know what I mean?
No, that's true.
There's a difference between home style and home cooked.
Yes.
Right, exactly.
Always.
As long as you can put up with my father's singing at all times of day, then you should be able to enjoy a good breakfast.
Want some of that back.
I tend to not mind a bit of entertainment, even if it's a little subpar.
Entertainment is a kind word. It is entertainment.
It can't be that bad.
I would compare it to the entertainment of watching somebody lose a very one-sided fight.
So pretty entertaining.
Yes, but in a mortifying way. Um,
You know, you're not doing much to discourage me from wanting to hear this.
it never really does. I've come to learn. I just needed to warn you. It's a civic duty.
Law himself is actually laughing out loud at this.
Yeah, between the breakfast and the fine humor, the fine conversation, I should say, Maha, by the time you guys are like done with your breakfast, Maha, you feel right as rain.
Good.
And everyone, from the stellar start you had in the morning, you're feeling even better. Because it's hard for me as a DM to just say the overall good mentally that sitting around a table with friends with good breakfast and good conversation does.
Especially after 3 days of hard riding through the fucking desert.
Yes.
God.
Everyone's a little
Yeah,
tender on their scalps, but
Right. You know, I have felt that shit because I still remember, just a little side tangent, one of the HVZ games down at when I was at college. It was one of the invitationals, like the weekend. So we were just going at it just the entire fucking weekend, just constant like high tension, trying to sneak around every single part of campus, just always on just fucking hair's breadth. And then once the invitation was over, all of us went out to the Union Street Diner and just hung around. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning. We all get in, take up like 7 or 8 tables, all get some breakfast food, just hang around chatting. Those are some of the best memories that I've had of college.
yeah, for sure.
It's a good fucking feeling.
We had
That
a
is
very
the high you want.
absolutely. Hell, whenever Oliver, John, and I went up to visit Brad up in Minnesota, I remember we woke up 7 in the morning, -16 outside, and we carted our happy asses over to McDonald's, of all places, and we sat there, and we just kind of, this is all right. This is all right.
Yeah, life is pretty good.
Yep. No, it was genuinely just like, wow.
I mean, fucking Dave and I have formative memories of trying not to pass out face down in plates of hash browns at DCI.
Oh, it's fucking. Oh.
In short, the healing power of good food and good conversation really makes everyone feel pretty good.
Life lesson there, folks.
Yes.
Truth.
So much so, everyone gets 1 hero point.
Oh shit, we're especially heroic today.
Our vibes are fucking primo.
Nice, I can fuck up multiple times now.
Right, our vibes are fucking primo, by the way. Jesus H tap dancing Christ. That really is like 12.
The gooder vibes.
Yes. The good chemicals.
Serotonin?
Yes.
No, wait, come back. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's that?
The very fleeting thing you get when you occasionally stand in the sun for no longer than 10 minutes.
You can do it for 10 minutes? Damn.
Yeah. But the bill comes eventually, and 2 gold for total.
Right, I figured that was probably what you meant. Because I was saying 2 gold each would be a little
No, just 2 gold total.
Yeah.
I'll put a gold on the table.
Send Russell pitch in one.
And then, if I can, I'd like to get a small cask of that mead. I'll pay for that myself.
Oh. Ooh, roll a persuasion. Wait, hold on.
I'm just always trying to buy shit people don't want to sell me.
Yeah.
Didn't you be saving your money for that alchemy kit you wanted?
Oh yeah, I forgot I needed one of those. Well, I'm already making a deal on this.
I realize roll a diplomacy check because it's called diplomacy here. Holy
Yeah.
fucking shit.
When is you trying to buy shit that people don't want to sell different from any other D&D game we play, by the way, Dave?
Or real life, to be fair.
Yeah.
That does explain a lot of the requests to buy Nerf things.
Eh.
have
The waitress does have to go and get like the owner, and he comes out and he's like, wait, "Look, man, we don't want to sell you a whole fucking cask, but like,
My guy, how much does that cask usually go for? Just tell me right out.
you know what? It's yours for 15 gold."
That's actually a little bit less than I was planning on giving him. I will. Yeah, deals.
All right.
I'm Jeff Bezos.
Everyone gets to the net. We all get to the next town. Fef is standing in the fucking shower, and the one just, "I'm Jeff Bezos," as the Fef just shaves their head.
Roll up Mr. Regular.
"I'm Jeff Bezos."
There we are, and now we have mead for the party. I'm strapping that to a horse. I don't think I can carry it.
What's the bulk on that?
I don't know if is it even like an item?
Yeah, that'll be 3 bulk. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's
I can-
gonna have to go on a hearse.
I can carry it.
You said Hearst Jake was triggered.
Yes.
Might be. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna strap it to your back and then have straws sticking out of it.
It's not a camelback, damn it.
Oh, holy shit, he's a fucking Saint Bernard.
Look, this is not a camelback. It is not filled with Gatorade and Everclear.
Oh,
That's
oh.
horrifying.
That brings back memories.
Yeah, I'm fucking not okay. For sure.
It's blue Gatorade, too.
Oh, of course it is. It's the only thing that'll even remotely mask the taste.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, I can carry that easily. So just
Cameron
I don't know
Alfredo
if there's an item
Jones.
for that. Is there a way to add just straight up encumbrance to me, like
Here.
for bulk?
I will straight up add a mead cask to you for 3 bulk.
Okay, I can carry that easily.
Uh-huh. Wait, no. No, we don't want that there. Here.
There we go. I got it.
Yeah.
3 bulk.
Yep. Holy shit, you are...
I took half the collar.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you fucking did. Holy shit. All right.
I planned ahead.
Pax, aka Pack Mule.
Pack mule.
Pax
So-
Mule.
Pax. Why didn't I say that?
The arcade Sona skin.
As you guys finish breakfast, and you guys are kind of standing out next to your horses on the street, what would you guys like to do next?
You know what? I'm going to be generous. Is there a general store and or apothecary where I can attempt to buy a simple alchemy kit for Fef?
Funny thing is, I can absolutely afford it. I just forgot that's what I wanted to do.
Make a society check.
Eesh.
You're able to find a few general stores, but none of them carry alchemist kit.
I tried.
May I make an attempt?
That being said, you do find one. Well, actually,
Yeah, that's much better.
Lorenz manages to find a. What you kind of get the distinct feeling is the main general store in town, along the main strip. It's got a lot more patronage than the ones that PAX could find. There is a adventurers wanted board out front. It's straight up 2 stories of just wares. So yeah, you're able to. It's got a lot of people kind of going in and out.
We'll be able to find much of what we need in here, probably.
And as you head inside, yeah, there's an alchemist kit there. Find rune stones, both blank but also with various runes etched upon them. Basically, and admittedly, that stuff's kind of on the second floor, and from what you can tell, it's kind of pricey. It's an markup prices, but it is there.
It makes sense if this is the only place around to get it.
I think there's something I want to look for.
I'd like to take a look at the prices of runes and whatnot, though.
Okay, sure. Give me a second. You actually see very similar to the rune that you actually got from your last job. Weapon potency runes. For about 45 gold for plus ones.
Mm-hmm.
There are even striking runes there. For about 85 gold.
Okay.
For a just normal striking, not a
Right.
greater or major.
Right.
And of course there are armor potency, resilient, and then there are also specialized runes as well. Or what in game terms would property runes.
Right. Would they happen to have any like enchanted hand wraps? To do like hand wraps of mighty blows?
Also, on top of that question, how much would an armor potency rune cost?
Armor potency, because that's the quicker question to answer. About 180 gold.
Woof.
Woof.
Woof. Woof's put in cursive. But yeah, no. All right. Well,
I was taking a drink, you asshole.
Yeah, I wasn't, but fuck you anyways.
God.
fair and earned.
Oh, Artemis. She realized she could just get up into the window despite the fact that there are curtains. She's figuring out the curtain. Hello.
Discoveries.
Goodbye.
Cat science.
Like how her tail just went perfectly across the camera. There are a few. Maha.
Okay.
What kind are you looking for?
Just the typical hand wraps of mighty blows, just the basic, the +1, not even the striking, but just the.
Okay. Yes, you do actually manage to find a pair. For 50 gold.
You know what? I think I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it. So
Yeah.
50 gold would be 5 plat.
Yeah, 5 platinum pieces for a hand wraps of mighty blows +1, and I can put that in your inventory.
You said weapon potency rune is 45 gold, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I am actually going to opt into one of those that is in a rune stone.
Okay. Try and find. Okay, there we go. There we go. Jingle.
Yeah, sorry, that's me.
Jangle, jangle.
Wait, hold on.
Wrong campaign.
Fuck all the way off.
I'm not sorry.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah,
Jing-
Dan's on a roll of making me angry this week. Things he says.
That's fair.
There's something about your voice, Dirty. It makes me want to kill myself.
God.
No,
An
don't
illegal
forget.
Danish reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a deep cut. Don't forget you do have to invest those, Dan, as well.
Right. Which that's something you like. Usually part of daily preparations.
Yeah, I think it takes about 10 minutes. Also, TJ got a new computer chair today, and every now and then I just look over and he's just like,
It doesn't accidentally drop down a foot and give me heart attacks. And also, it's real cushy on my butt.
what more could you ask for?
Serotonin.
Several dollars.
Not several $100s though, just like $7. That'd be cool.
I mean, yeah, I could walk down the street, hit up Yum Yum.
Oh my god, you do live just down the street from Yum Yum.
Yeah, it's driving me crazy.
Fuck.
Okay, you two have the items in your inventory now.
Thank you.
Yep.
So how much for that alchemy kit, though?
Oh, yes, right, duh.
The thing we came here for originally.
Everyone's leaving the shops. Wait, shit, did we get the alchemy kit? Oh, son of a bitch.
We forgot the milk.
Look here. Let me try and find this real quick. Chemical tools, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ba 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 da ba ba da. Oh. So much like this, in the similar vein of just regular crafting tools, I see. Yeah, you don't actually need a alchemical kit. You just need the alchemical crafting skill feat.
I thought the kit gave me like bonuses and shit to it.
I think there is such a thing as like an alchemy kit or an alchemy lab or
Well,
something.
okay, so there's a lab that's like a dedicated like lab, which I do want to get built into a carriage at some point for myself. But there is also like a simple alchemy kit.
It's alchemist tools. It looks like.
Yeah, I'm just having trouble finding it in my book.
I see it.
Oh, what page?
You need the lab for creating stuff
Oh, here it
during
is.
downtime.
I'm dumb.
Used for simple.
I literally just did the browser in Foundry and just typed in tools.
Oh, yeah, no, that would also be smart. One moment. Especially because actually those, not mistaken. Oh god, I'm fucking up big time here, bub. There we go. Yes. That would be about 6 gold pieces for you, Beth.
Done.
Oh, TJ, also, or Lawrence, I should say. The tools you were looking for, artisan's
Yes.
tool.
Yes.
You also find them for about 8 gold.
Okay, I'll hold off on those for now then, but good to know.
I apologize for last week and telling you that they do not exist.
So here's where I need to start fiddling around with character sheets again, is because technically once I've invested on those hand wraps, the rune effects also apply to Glinthatook. That's the
Oh,
reason I wanted them.
That's pretty sick.
nice.
Yeah.
Also, luckily, transferring runes doesn't take tools.
Right.
Yeah, it's just I need to figure out how to try and properly put in
Crafter's
the effect of
books.
that.
Are you just want to effectively increase his excuse me all of his attacks by +1?
Yes.
Okay. It. Oop. Would that include the breath weapon?
It would. I don't think so because I'm pretty sure that that is a save that the enemy
Right. So it's just the tail swipe and the
claw swipe. Yeah.
also increase, of course, boost ones for obvious reasons. Yep, you're good. Bada bing, bada boom. So, Fef, you have your alchemist tools. Maha, you have your traps. Arcanite Reaper. Oh! Sorry. You guys step out of the general store with your new purchases in hand and inventory, as it were. What to do next? I would say it would be about mid to late morning at this point.
I'd kind of like to check that general hero board you mentioned that was outside this place. You said there was some kind of adventurer's board.
Yes, it is outside the general store there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on now, or rather, I should say, it looks like it's very active. So a lot of people that are kind of passing through the town are kind of like taking work and whatnot. There is one of a believed to be one moment. There's a failed settlement up to the north, about 2 or 3 miles to the north. That it is believed that has become inhabited by a hostile clan of orcs. Orcs being very populous in this region. And effectively, someone just asking to have the someone to go up there and effectively remove the orc clan.
Another settlement needs our help. I'll mark it on your map.
Hey, you know everything I just said? Fuck that. No.
I'm gonna go fuck my robot girlfriend and ignore the main quest now.
Hey, that's what I did too. And TJ can verify that because I literally
I've been doing on stream.
I went to the fucking. I found Curie, said, I'm gonna fuck that robot. TJ and Chance said, you can't fuck the robot.
Well, because I had no clue. It was the first time I had ever met the robot too.
You
just lacked ambition.
No, I had no idea either. But
I knew you could, but that's just because I saw Fisto.
Yeah.
So cut to 3 hours later, and I'm fucking the robot. But
And that's why we don't have a Roomba anymore.
that's true. We very non-seriously considered getting a Roomba for the apartment.
Mostly just to piss off Artemis. I'm really not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
God, has Artemis ever seen a Roomba?
No.
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 It would be straight devil magic to that cat.
Yeah. It would be an attack on her personal person, and I kind of want it.
Personal person.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but because I could see the regret in his eyes.
Hello, darkness,
I'm an
my
asshole,
old friend.
I'm wondering if you got one of those like dangly cat toys on a stick. Could you like duct tape that to the top of the Roomba and then have
easy.
Artemis chase that around?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Honestly, you'd have better luck taping some fucking milk rings to it.
He
I
loves
was gonna
milk
say, like,
crates.
you do that, and then watch that Roomba be broken within the span of 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, easily. No, I legitimately almost was like, I was very not seriously considering getting a Roomba, just because I was sitting there going, Artemis would fucking hate this thing. She would be.
Hold on. I just noticed something in the on the chat box.
Mhm.
Where it lets you like select a language.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I select a language that like someone else doesn't speak, does it just come up as like gibberish for
Yes.
them? Or like,
Yes, it does.
holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah. That is mostly for text-based games. If we did not
Right.
have, so for example, whenever I eventually start up a game with Riona, because Riona wants to play a tabletop at some point. Yeah, that's an add-on I got for everyone. For you know.
You're the only person in the party who would. That's why I chose that language.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
I'm out on the joke. I wish that. Oh god.
That's great. Someone type in a different language actually real quick. I want to see if it like.
Oh,
Like if it uses another. Hold on. I'm pretty sure nobody.
You're fucking kidding me.
that's awesome.
Bro. Funny how Dwarven and Orcish is very similar.
Actually, that's because in canon, the Orcish uses the Dwarven alphabet.
Yeah.
Also, I can read that anyways because I speak it. Wow, somebody's got wingdings.
Yeah, someone's got
so yeah,
straight wingdings.
That must be Goblin.
No, that's Sylvan.
No.
Sylvan is the
the thing is
wingdings.
by like hovering over the little icon on the right next to the timestamp of it,
it
it
tells
looks
you
like
what it
it's
is.
Yeah.
it'll tell you what language it is, and it's red if it's a language that your character does not know.
Yep.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah. Like I said, whenever I eventually start up a text-based game with Riona involved, that alone is going to be so
That's
helpful.
Fucking amazing. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I love that it uses different runic alphabets for different languages. I think that's the coolest thing because it really could have just cheaped out and used
Just
a fucking
gibberish
crazy
English.
looking script for every language. But Infernal looks imperious but corrupted. Fucking Orcish is just corrupted Dwarven runes because that's Dwarven language.
Right.
Elven looks like fucking like Tolkien-esque.
Right. Sylvan
cool.
is just what the fuck.
Sylvan is
But Sylvan
wingdings.
is because Sylvan is like actual archaic runes, basically. Like in an actual alphabet, each one of those means a
Well,
full
but it's like
statement.
I'm trying to figure out like how exactly it's set up and like figured out those runes because this is exactly what I typed, and I'm trying to figure out how the second
It's a substitution cipher, so all it does
Right.
is just take A is this character, B is this character.
Yeah.
But I was like, I typed that, but like, there's not three of the repeating, like, there's not three of the O's at the end. So like, that's
Oh no, it is. It's right next to the little person emoji.
what?
That's. I'm dumb.
Sidetracking aside.
So how
can
far
try.
to the north would we be having to go?
About 3 miles.
Yeah, I think it was 3 miles. What was said?
Could be worth it.
And was that like one of the only jobs that was still left on the board?
I think that's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, that is about the only job left. All the others are kind of taken by this point.
Actually, it's not a direct cipher. It might just pick random characters for each letter, or like there's a subset of letters that it can pick from.
Yeah, I can believe that. Oh.
Maybe it just doesn't handle bootleg stereotype Italian that well.
I mean, do the Germans? I don't know where that came from. I apologize. Oh no.
Yeah, it looks like it is just pulling assorted runes because, like, looking at it for the Elven from Aslan earlier, it's like the V and N are using the same character, the H and L are
And
using
the
the
I's
same.
in different
Yeah.
words aren't the same character.
Right. So it's probably just pulling from an assortment of symbols, just as something to be a stand-in rather than full alphabet, which is still way more than I would have expected, but it's neat. It's
Yeah.
real neat. Yeah.
But
If
yeah,
we're
so
looking for something to
the
keep us busy, then
yeah, the settlement is about 3 miles to the north of town. Inhabited by orcs, believed to be, I should say. Simply asked to effectively clear it out.
well,
With a reward, I should say, of grand total 150 gold.
well, probably wouldn't hurt to get a bit more to help us resupply to be ready for continuing our travel to Auhax. You doing them a favor. You all in for it?
Peter's just now sitting down. Gracious enough to very helpful and refill.
Yeah, I'm bartender tonight. Sorry, what's up?
Yeah, I was just saying that taking on the job would be a nice way to help us get more money to resupply for continuing the journey on towards Auhax, and we'd be doing the people a favor.
Yeah, agreed. How are we doing on horse supplies right now?
You're doing okay. Could be better, could be worse.
And it looks like it's a further ride to Gugreat from here than it was from from Timsdale, or from Alhax to Timsdale.
From
Or Talaha to Timsdale.
yes. Yes, it is. It'll be, if judging by the map,
That's probably close to like a 4 or 5 day travel as opposed to the 3 that we just had.
yeah, let me, because I actually had this written out earlier, and I closed the fucking document that I had it written on.
Oh, the worst.
I feel that in my fucking soul.
Yeah, right, on a spiritual level.
Yeah. So give me a second. I gotta effectively. Can I get a $5?
Okay, okay, Porky Pig.
That's all, folks.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Fuck.
Or I'll grab the shotgun.
Fuck around and find out.
So yeah. So it was about 100 miles from Talaha to Timsdale, and that took you about 3 days of travel.
Yeah. From here to Gugreat would be
That would be about 4.5 days on horseback.
okay. So yeah, it would do us to be able to resupply, and being able to do so with money we haven't just spent the ever living fuck out of would probably be great.
For record, if you were on foot, it would be over a week.
Yeah, let me know when it's 500 miles so we can make the Proclaimers reference and everybody gets to be happy.
I'm imagining it's probably a bit longer than that from here to Auhax, so
Yeah.
might even be 500 miles and then 500 more.
When I wake up. Thank you for the support, Dan.
Hold on.
Actually, let me double check and make sure I'm hitting the correct one. I swear to God, he's doing it now. Oh yeah, okay, that is. Yeah, I know my own setting. From Goograte to Auhax, even if you went kind of like the long but direct way, it'd be about 532 miles.
Okay. That satisfies my brain, but yeah, taking this job to more easily attain supplies to keep us from getting into an emergency situation would be great. It would be great. There it is. I needed to get at least one fucking lethal blow in tonight. Goddamn.
All right. Well, gee, weird how an apocalypse starts just now. No,
You really are trying to get us into Shadowrun, aren't you?
no.
I don't think Jake wants tweet back.
No, because to be honest, I Shadowrun is made for like 4, maybe 5 people. I don't think I could handle 6 people with Shadowrun, so I'd have to be like, all right,
6 people. Everybody plays a Decker and a Rigger. Did he just flee?
Yeah, he's gone now. I think I just heard the front door.
He has escaped.
I'll say, for the record, the character I terrorized and accidentally helped ruin Jake's game with was a Decker.
Yeah, that was the I told him a bit about Anvil. That was Anvil's partner, was Tweet. They were a pair of...
Hear me out. What you do is you put a shitload of your highest priority as a Decker wants to be in skills anyway, right? So you take all 5 of your group points and you put that into firearms. And then you get a gun. It's called the Yamaha, I think XS something. You change his modes from like a shotgun to a rifle to like an assault rifle or a rifle and SMG. Then what you do is you get a bunch of armor plating and you post up in a dumpster and you lay the armor plating on yourself and then just go into VR. And that's how I started every mission.
That dumpster quickly changed into a 4chan party van style van.
Yeah, it was called the Hack Shack. And then I accidentally made an AI.
Oh, I remember you brought this. You basically remade this same character from when we were starting the channel.
Yes.
Yes, I don't think
with Shack Hack straight from the start.
Jake's twitching. I can see him twitching.
The Hack Shack was the accidental birthplace of 4 separate AI, I believe.
Yeah, including a character I made that I never actually went around to playing. Look, we just wanted to make movies. Yeah, there's a variant where you can play an AI. It just comes with a whole bunch of risks, obviously, because you're an AI.
Yeah, and AI are highly illegal and very deadly.
Basically, just showing up on the internet is a crime if you're an AI. So, like,
well, because in Shadowrun, the first AI that ever made its global appearance effectively Shodan'd an entire fucking ecology.
I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining the rules.
Yeah. So anytime an AI shows up, they're hunted with extreme prejudice.
Because we're not doing Shodan 2.0.
What are we showing, Dan?
All right, come on. That was bad even for you.
Yeah, that was...
No, it wasn't. That was
no.
normal for me.
No, I'm going to actually go on record.
Like, you've brought us to expect something, you know?
Yeah, I'm going to say, Cam, that was pretty rough even for you, man.
I wasn't going for quality. I was going for hurting Jake.
Well, you fucking succeeded. So, are you taking the contract?
I will say those are pretty damning comments.
There it is. Yep.
It's like volleyball. There's the setup and then there's the spike. It happens. But yeah, we're gonna take the job and do all the fucking errands to get on the dope ass Disney train to get to the fun fucking part of the game.
Wait, this isn't fun?
No, it is the fun part of the game. I don't mean to be insulting.
Aha! How the turns table. Then you are in agreement of taking the side quest?
I agree with Dan that it's a good idea. I don't know about the rest of the party. I do not speak for their personal autonomy.
I'm good with it.
Well, if
I
it
keep
proves
spending-
useful for us, then yeah, I'm in agreement.
I keep spending my money on some dumb shit, so I kind of need more.
I feel that. I did also drop 45 gold on a fucking weapon potency rune, so I'm super down to make some extra cash.
That's fair. Okay. Oh.
Before we leave, though, I would like to ask for people around town, specifically travelers, because I assume this is something of a traveling hub, yes?
Yes.
I would like to ask travelers in specific if they have seen signs of sky piracy in the area.
Okay. A, for lack of a better check, diplomacy.
That's fair. Funny thing, I took Streetwise last level as my skill feat, but Streetwise only applies to places you've been before or frequent.
Hmm.
So it doesn't apply here, so I can't use my society. Diplomacy, you said?
Yes.
Not great, but whatever.
There's been an I keep wanting to mash towards intake and uptick. There's been an increase in sky piracy in the area for sure. With even some mention of some sky piracy that then extends to land piracy, effectively. With people kind of swooping in on an airship, fast roping down,
Right.
and then doing the banditry thing.
Gonna not quite name drop, but I'm gonna drop the idea of a Minotaur captain
Okay.
to kind of see if that rings any bells.
Okay. One of the people you speak to does kind of seem to go, I do remember hearing about a Minotaur. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Just seemed to sweep down on some people, kind of like drop down on them, looked them over, took their shit, but left them mostly unharmed. Yeah, seemed like he was looking for something specific, but like, who knows?
Would this be in the area or just in general?
Not nearby. I mean, not within the near the town. We have a fairly good leasing system here that takes care of us.
I see. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So yeah, and then relaying the information gathered to the party. There be pirates.
It
Yar.
sounds like they've gotten ahead of us, which might be to our benefit.
It would be, actually, considering the fact that if they've gotten ahead of us, then that means that they've sped ahead of our trail.
Well,
Of course, who's to say that our captain is the only Minotaur captain in these skies?
well, not only that, but if they're getting ahead of us, do you think there's any chance they might be heading for the person this was meant to be delivered to?
Possibly, but they did seem to put a major priority on the item itself. Now, if they think they can apply pressure to the person whom the item is meant to be delivered to in order to receive the item, that would make sense. But
It would also be out of our hands at that point. Our job is just to deliver this to its destination.
Lauren's giving a very curt nod to Fef for that one. But most of the things, these are pirates. As skilled as they may be, they still have a singular goal. The gold or other value is in the item itself. They would be better spent time chasing this thing down than trying to chase down its recipient and squeeze them for information, especially if the recipient is still within a city like Alhax. If a place like Timsdale is driving off the Sky Pirates, then it would be reasonable to assume that anything bigger would be an unattainable target for them.
Suppose you got a point there.
It's easier to ambush the moving target.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I suppose that's a bit of a weight off our shoulders.
Well then, that's also the information I wanted to gather, so we go.
See why not?
Okay.
All right, and as you guys begin to kind of curve north out of town, we'll take our mid-session break right now. Just kind of get up, go to the bathroom, get drinks, get snacks, whatever you need. And we'll be
Stretch.
back in about 10 minutes.
A stretch.
Yeah, stretch. We'll be back, but we'll start again at about the top of the hour.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Hello, stream. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is enjoying the session. Like I told the players, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. And refresh. And we'll be back shortly. See you guys very soon. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We had a very busy day today. Well, not even busy, just productive. We had a productive day. So I'm a little more tired than usual, but hanging in there. Recklessly mixing hard liquor and energy drinks. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys. Is that the Proclaimers?
What did you think?
Ah, for fuck's sake. Alright, see you guys soon.
All right, I'm settling back in.
I'm back.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Holla.
I have returned. How is everyone doing?
Good.
What are you doing?
Doing all right.
Need more alcohol to prepare for the puns.
No, I'm fine. Everything is fine.
I will actually confirm I haven't made him another drink yet.
Yet.
I used the word yet.
No, I was confirming.
Fair.
He was adding emphasis.
Yes. Actually, before we keep going, one. I realized I still had my jeans on from when we were out.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, ooh, time to get a little bit more comfortable.
Good choice.
It's officially Pathfinder After Dark.
Nobody at this table is wearing pants.
Technically, I'm not wearing pants because I'm wearing shorts.
Okay, that's fair.
Less fun, but more practical.
Do you like shorts because they're comfortable and easy to wear?
Yes.
You like short shorts?
Wear short shorts. I wear short shorts.
Oh god, this is great. Today I learned about Triboulet, a notorious jester who was allowed to choose his own death sentence after having insulted the Queen of France. He elected to die of old age. which made the king laugh so much he just banished him from the realm instead.
Life goals. Really, I want to be that guy when I grow up.
Yeah, same.
Wow,
Like,
that's
holy
clever.
shit, that's great. Like, choose
You
the method of
insulted
your
the
death.
queen.
I choose old age.
Yeah.
King just must have goes forward is like, fuck it, just leave and never come back, and we're good.
Just like
You've
bet.
made me laugh, so you're spared.
Right.
Oh,
Would
what was
be
it? There was
ashamed
a
to kill a
story
man so
about
funny.
Hoyd?
Oh.
Hoyd, is that you?
what the hell? No, there's a story about a guy who got to choose his last meal before he went to the electric chair, and he picked like a shitload of really conflicting, bad-smelling food, so that when the chair killed him, it would be like a horrendous stench for everybody.
Yep.
God.
So, Dave, are you back? I'll take that as a no.
We heard about the train driver that was on death row, right?
Here we go.
All right, give it to me.
I saw Jake's face, and that's all I needed. No, had you not heard this one before, though, Cam?
No, I don't
haven't
think
heard
so.
this one before.
It's
either.
Okay,
possible
so
I have
it's
heard it
just,
and
I
don't
mean,
remember.
it's basically they tried to, they put him in the electric chair, but he didn't die from it. It's because he was a bad conductor.
There it is. It is.
Yes.
It is.
Oh, I love it.
I'm leaving to die.
Okay.
May I just say I do love the idea of pretending like there's a joke and it's just the setup to make Jake hurt and then there's nothing. So then he doesn't know if there's an actual bad joke coming or not.
Why do you hate me?
I don't. I love you.
I love you
But I
too,
feel like
Jake, and I
sometimes you're
express
too-
my love $16.83 at a time.
I feel like sometimes you're too happy. And I have to stop that.
Boy, I catch you trying to be shit. Are you trying to be like self-sufficient and well gratified? Nah, can't have that.
I have to remember that one embarrassing, cringy shit you did when you were 8.
What are you, my brain?
Right.
Remember that argument you had
Hey,
6
welcome
years
back.
ago? Well, here's all the ways you could have actually won that argument. But it'll never happen.
Oh, hey, remember when you were moderately cool in high school? Here's a song.
No.
No?
Oh,
Wait,
Nah.
what? That happens?
I
Because girls liked your hair. That's why you were cool.
yeah. Girls like my hair, and
And you liked their way of dressing. It was fine.
yes, and how they sometimes let me disrupt that way of dressing. But that's
Look, we won't get into all that.
no, especially not on stream. So, you guys are heading north. That Dan, holy shit, it's pretty good. So you guys head north out of town. There is no road this way. But because everyone give me a perception check. Hidden, of course.
A shit ton of dice rolling.
Right.
Hell yeah, I love it.
My
Oh.
bad. I rolled twice.
That's all right. Um, pretty much everyone except for Pax and Aslan are able to see after about 20 minutes of walking. You guys are able to kind of see the 20-30 minutes of walking. You guys are able to see kind of some sparse collection of buildings on in the distance. Not quite horizon level, but like a little bit out there.
Man, I must have rolled terrible.
I suppose with how far out we are, I assume there's not really much for us to see happening besides just there being buildings, or are we able to see any kind of activity in
Buildings.
the?
You get the distinct feel since you can see movement, but no real details.
So what is it we are out here looking for again?
More.
Raiden took hold of this settlement out here, and they want us to free it up again.
Last campaign it was kobolds. This campaign it's orcs.
Do you suppose these orcs have scorpions too?
We are deeper in the desert. It may very well be. May very well be.
Well, suppose it wouldn't hurt to preemptively bring the old bastard out to play. Just folding the hands and summoning forth Glinthatook.
Okay.
That mist of green smoke.
Yep. And he comes in the usual fashion and is just, oh, looks at you and just, that's interesting.
Just tilts his head a bit.
Don't worry. And then just kind of curls around Maha. What an interesting little gnome you are.
You know, Tuki, when you say "don't worry" like that, it makes me very worried.
I'm aware. Don't worry.
Be happy.
Who said that?
Me.
Ah!
So this is the turnabout I can expect. All right, fair enough. You get your shots.
Look, you have enslaved me for the rest of your natural lifespan. I,
Okay, enslaved is a strong word here.
strong yet accurate, much like myself.
As I have said, it was not my intent.
Well,
Speaking common or Draconic?
Glinthatook at least speaking Draconic.
Okay.
Lawrence is just tossing them both like amused looks.
I'd say Maha's responding in Draconic as well.
Alright, so general conversation in Draconic that only some of you are able to perceive. Because it is an out loud conversation.
Right. Like, they can speak telepathically, but Maha's been speaking out loud in Draconic with this, because presumably Glinthatook's responses have been...
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I looked over at TJ and I saw the album cover that is reflected in his glasses. And just, wow, I didn't expect you to listen of your own free will to Death Magnetic.
There's 2 good tracks off the
Name them.
All Nightmare Long and
Acceptable. Have a nice day.
I will accept that. I personally also have a soft spot for the Judas Kiss.
Okay, no, reasonable and fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually like Death Magnetic, so
That's
fight me.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't anything super standout, but it wasn't
But,
Saint Anger.
hey.
I'm also a guy that prefers Black Album over Ride the
yeah.
Lightning and Master of Puppets. So yeah.
Okay, that's fair though.
So time for a little bit of looking at myself. Cyanide was my first Metallica song.
Really?
Yes.
Sad but true.
Had never heard any like One or Master of Puppets or
Huh.
Nope.
not even Enter Sandman.
Nope. Because
So
my
I'm
mother
gonna-
in the car listened exclusively to oldies. I'm
I'm
talking
gonna
the
drop a
Beatles.
little bit of heresy.
The Beatles,
Potentially.
the Monkees, the Doors, all the bands. No, my mom, when growing up, my mom listened exclusively like bands from the 70s and earlier. And not the Metallica kind, like the top 40s kind. But yeah, Cyanide was my first ever Metallica song. And even I know Saint Anger was shit.
I got a little bit of heresy.
Uh-huh.
If I had to pick, I'd rather listen to Apocalyptica than Metallica.
No, that's fair.
Dig what you dig.
Yeah.
I am of the mind that a lot of Metallica is overrated, but
That's fair.
objectively they're great musicians, but
You're not wrong about the overrated,
subjectively
though.
they're overrated.
Yeah! But no, you're not wrong. Oh, man. Dan's over here fucking, like, has, like, the dream fucking, like, introductions to fucking Metallica.
Yeah, and the thing was, like, when I got to see them live, they played those 4 songs in a row.
Oh, excellent.
Like, I don't think it was that specific order, but I remember that it was those particular 4 songs, and not gonna lie, I kind of teared up a bit with Fade to Black.
That's fair.
Hearing that live.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So sorry, we got off track there.
A little bit.
Entirely my fault this time. So yeah, you guys are kind of you see the failed settlement in the distance to the north, and that's about it.
Well, suppose there's nothing for it but to press on. Job needs done.
Okay. As you guys begin to approach the town from the south, the movement that you had seen from a distance has stopped. To the point where is just now, as you approach the settlement, you see just 4 buildings that are kind of ramshackle, kind of worn down. Has not been touched in a long time. And yet there is a horse kind of standing there at a trough that is actually filled.
Huh. Filled with unspoiled food?
Yes. Right. To help
They
you
want
guys
to ambush us.
better visualize things, I am going to we'll help you guys try.
Town fight. Oh, guys, I think we're gonna be in a fight. Hey, guys, do you think there's a fight?
Nah, there's just a whole ass map right here, but that's just we can stand here and look pretty.
To be fair, watering hole.
Yeah.
I got a lot more than 5 bottles of hooch strapped to my back here.
Yeah. So
Did Dave ever come back?
yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay. I'm just making sure.
So what will you guys do?
Would like to do the old Scooby and the gang thing, investigate for footprints, especially around where this horse is at.
The horse is ways away. It is actually not within vision of your token, but
Okay,
it is
never
further.
mind, I misunderstood.
Yeah, no, it is further north.
All right.
Like you see it, but you don't. It's a bit further away.
Fair. And these doors are open. Like
No.
Oh, because I can see into these doors. Like they're.
Yeah, those are not doors; those are windows.
Oh, okay.
The door token, door icon specifically have like the door symbol.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
But the other ones,
Well,
yeah,
it was super small, and my eyes are garbage.
No, that's fair. No, the ones you can see through are windows.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
Okay.
And
Get spike chains out.
actually go to. Are we like proper turns, or how are we doing this right now?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, then I'm gonna nod to Pax and Beth, just because we're the inter-melee combatants more often than not. And I'm actually going to move to flatten up against this window and peek inside, basically.
Okay.
Or against the wall and then peek into the window. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you get up to full health, by the way, eventually?
No, because even with our 1 day of rest, I'm only recovering 1 health every day.
Got you.
So I'm at
It would be 2
21.
health now because for these last couple days, because you would have recovered some while we were traveling too.
True. That's very true. Well, because our 3 days of travel gave me 3 health. I was missing 6 health.
Well, the 3 days of travel would have been
And then you have an additional
6 health because it's
No,
down
because
off our
each one was
time
worth
level.
2.
Because it's Constitution times level. Oh, that's right. We're level 2 now. That's right. I that's where I mixed it up.
Yeah.
I'm still used to being level 1.
No, that's fair entirely. So yeah. As you kind of peek inside the window, there is no real light there. Make a perception check.
Okay, I can kind of see the side of a token there.
I said make.
I'm doing it. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Damn.
As you look inside the window, you see an orc face looking back at you through the window. Just, oh.
That's hilarious. Sorry. And any thoughts that I had just now have been broken by being in this Tom and Jerry ass mirror staring contest with this orc.
It is about that time. Everyone could roll initiative.
Yep, figured that was happening.
Yeah.
I was about to start doing something for scouting the other side. I had an idea, but it is what it is now.
Indeed.
I rolled a 1 on my initiative roll.
Yeah, that was rough.
Oh my god.
That.
Add myself to combat first.
Yep.
Are you shitting me?
Damn, Gina. Well, that's unfortunate.
There are benefits to going later in the cycle, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially for ranged characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Woo! All right. The stream just got treated to a very wonderful sight of everyone rolling initiative at the same time. All the other tokens that aren't you guys. So in if you go back and watch the VOD of this, I recommend looking at about 2 hours, 8 minutes in. That being said,
Lots of dice. Yeah, I can imagine.
let's see here. On the other side of the of the village, you guys do see Yeah. Here, there we go. Oh. Okay.
I don't see shit. It's effectively nighttime in this village right now.
Yeah, for some reason, global illumination, I did not have it turned on, I will admit. Oh. Oh. Boop.
There we
Oh,
go.
hey, that's a horse.
Hey.
Oh, there's a door. Okay.
Yeah, now I can see things.
Yeah, I apologize. As you guys... out walks a very large orc. Looking, well, yeah, a large foreign orc, 8 feet tall, give or take.
Jesus.
And he kind of... Intruders! Get them! I want their hides! Then... Begins to come closer. As orcs begin to pile out of the buildings now, incensed by the call of the apparent leader of these orcs. They begin to kind of spill out of the buildings. Lorenz, it is your turn. Pax, you are on deck.
Checking something real quick.
75 feet.
Yeah, they're all way too far for me right now.
That's the brute squad.
They are the brute squad. I guess I'm just gonna preemptively do this now. Lawrence doing that thing again where he runs a pair of fingers along the fuller of the blade, and just the edges of it crackle with flame. And using that movement, or using that to slide cast myself just back closer to the group. And that's it.
Okay.
That's 3 actions for me.
Okay. Pax, your turn.
Okay. I will step forward there
Okay.
and demoralize on that guy.
Okay. Attempt intimidation check.
Oh!
Damn. Okay. What are you gonna say? If you have anything in specific.
So this is going to be an orcish, and the only hide your boss is getting is yours.
Fair enough. So critical success. That will be frightened 2.
2.
Yes. There we go. X and DCs.
I'm going to end my turn there because I don't want to push forward.
Okay. Because you do have one more movement.
Yeah, I
Or
know.
one
I'm gonna
turn,
save
one
it.
action, I should say. Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of mine.
Or an orc coming running at you, Lorenz, as he weapons all drawn, of course, and what you heard him. Beth, where go?
Unfortunately, since I did not declare my crossbow out before combat, I think I do have to draw it and load it, and that's my entire turn.
I'd at least give you that it was loaded.
Then I'm popping a shot at this asshole.
Which one?
If I could remember how to ping.
Just hold down the mouse button.
Yeah, click and hold.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. I had a feeling, but I wanted to make sure.
Let's hero point that.
Oof. Okay.
We do have that extra hero point, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh!
my
Oh
god!
my god!
The duality of man.
Right?
$16 points of damage. Okay, he takes it on the fucking chin. Like just, I mean, literally in the cheek. Just crossbow bolt. And
And the reload process start, because that's 2 fucking actions.
yeah. And then begins to continues just standing there staring at Lorenz effectively.
Well, you don't give a fuck.
Depends on the class. It'll say in your class section. Okay. There's Zindros, this one running right up on you. But not unable to do anything with his since it took all.
Hi, Artemis.
Oh! Artemis jumped from my desk to TJ's desk and then looked at him from underneath his monitor.
That's adorable.
The first time she's ever been on my desk. That scared the shit out of me.
Incorrect. She has been on your desk multiple times.
She's never been on my desk while I'm sitting in my chair.
Yes, that's true. Lorenz, this orc brute is going to run up and swing at you, actually.
Bastard.
His orc knuckle daggers with a 21 to hit.
I'll hit.
All right, for 5 damage.
Damn.
Pop! And gets you right in the chest. Doesn't hit anything vital, but fucking hurts. Zindros, it is your turn.
All right, give me 1 second because I just realized I forgot to add in my actual archetype feat.
Oh, fair. Zindros, it's your turn. Aslan, you are on deck.
Wait, what?
What?
Done. There's a orc warrior in the initiative order between the two of them on
Right,
my
but I'm
screen.
on deck of the players.
Oh, okay.
Players, yes.
Okay.
That's why I couldn't find it. I was calling it double strike when it's double slice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Foundry, if you could not freeze up, that'd be just wonderful.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Anyway, Sundros pulls out both Kopeshes and we're going to go for a double slice.
Okay. Okay. Make 2 strikes, each one using your gnome map.
So the second one takes a -2 penalty
Yes.
since it's not
If it does not
Yes.
have the agile trait, which I do not believe your Kopesh do.
No, it has trip, I believe.
That's right, not agile. Yep. Okay. Make a second one. Oof. The first one hits. Okay. You deal 3 damage to the orc brute. You kind of slice into his flesh, but you can tell you didn't do a whole terrible lot. He's gonna and just kind of keeps going. You have 2 more actions.
Okay. I used movement though, and
Oh,
doesn't
that's right.
pulling out the Kopeshes count too?
Yes, it does.
Okay, yeah, so
yeah.
that would be all of it then.
Yeah, you're right. Aslan, it would be your turn.
All right. Draw a bow, enter monastic archer stance, and flurry of bows
Haha.
on the feared one.
Okay. On the frightened one. Yeah.
Just because 30-foot volley range.
Okay.
That is some shit.
Both hit.
And then he needs to make a DC 18 fortitude save.
18. Okay. He does succeed.
Okay, then he is not stunned.
But he does take 2 arrows bodily. Kind of rocks back with the what else will you be doing?
That was my turn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Draw bow.
To the stance.
Enter
That's
stance.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. And this one will also attack Lorenz. Not able to get a flanking bonus this time, but Lorenz, you're getting a little boxed in here.
I'm aware.
Yes. 15?
Does not hit.
Not hit. Okay. Gonna come in again with his knuckle dagger. No, he's not, because it took 2 moves to get there. I'm an idiot. But no, he swings in, and luckily you managed to duck underneath the incoming blow as he's going.
I would actually like to interject just a little bit. From what people have seen of Lawrence's usual fighting style of actually actively ducking these blows as they come in towards him, he starts catching them on the harder parts of his armor and bashing them aside.
Nice.
Okay.
Bahajapit, it is your turn.
All right. So, going to begin things with an act together. Gonna have Glinthatook moving like down south and circling around, like down below the bottom of it to end up here.
Okay.
And then I am going to use my my boost Eidolon cantrip.
Okay.
So now Glinthatook has a +2 damage bonus on his unarmed attacks.
Yep.
So we're coming in swinging with the boosted tail slam first.
He is flat-footed because of the flanking. Okay, that's not quite a crit,
Damn. All right. So
but it does hit.
rolling damage.
Cool. Just thumps this fucking orc in the fucking side of the head.
And then one more action coming in for a claw swipe.
Okay.
So just slapping with the tail and then carrying the momentum around to sweep at it with his claw.
Even with the minus.
Oh wait, no, that's that. I forgot the.
No, even with the minus, it would still hit. Okay then. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, another normal hit for the damage.
Yeah, Glinthatook with these tooths after smacking him across the head, and then just the claws digging into the orc flesh.
And I'll say with the way that the sort of boost works is that Maha sort of like puts his hand over the claw sigil on his shoulder and like grips at it, and you see Glinthatook's muscles in his tail and legs just swell a bit. Just a momentary surge of power just rushing through them.
I got you. As Glinthatook's powered up claws kind of rip into this orc's flesh. A blow that would normally be lethal across the spine. The orc just kind of, you see his eyes begin to glow a little red, and his breathing picks up, and he just as he withstands what would normally be a lethal blow through his orcish ferocity.
Yep.
I remembered this week. Now the orcish warlord is coming in. Actually coming at you, Pax. But using all of his moves to get here. So the orcish warlord, easily 8 feet tall, muscle bound, getting up right up in your face, just but not able to actually do anything his turn.
Oh boy.
The one you frightened loses his frightened 2 down to frightened 1.
I thought that happens at the end of the turn.
Oh, let me double check that.
I believe
It is
so.
at the end
Yeah,
of your turn.
it's at the end of turn.
Otherwise, frightened 1 would be useless.
Yep, at
It
the
is
end
in
of
the
each turn.
first
Nope,
turn.
yep, you are correct. Okay. Haha. Okay. He will, however, still come on in. However, ignoring Pax, decidedly, will actually go for the back up his buddy here and attack at Glinthatook, actually.
Okay.
With his dagger for a 24.
That hits. It's not a crit, but it does hit.
Comes in with a 9 damage. Will also
Ouch.
apply to you, Maha. Just kind of managing to running on up, and despite the fright, the nerves going, and just swinging low and kind of get in between two scales, and just kind of gets right in between the semi-corporeal Glinthatook
Right.
with its stab punch. Lorenz, you're up. Pax, you're on deck.
So I'm going to swing my crackling sword at the one directly to the south of me.
Okay. That one.
Yes. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're spending that extra hero point.
Okay. That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
God.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Can I give up my hero point at this point?
I'm gonna die tonight, y'all.
I think a lot of us might be.
Yeah, I think we might wipe.
Is
Orcish-
retreating a thing?
Yes, but we'd have to live to do so. And then I guess at this point I'm gonna risk it for the fucking biscuit and try to take a stride.
Okay. No, that's fair. You successfully make that stride.
Cool. I put my back up against Pax basically, and then the sword fizzles out.
Okay. Pax, your turn.
Okay.
I should say, Lawrence and Pax, you two effectively are going at the same time.
Yeah. I do not want to tumble through and let myself get flanked that easily.
You'd also be leaving Lorenz open as well.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to attempt a demoralize against Big
Your
Boy.
chieftain. Okay. That is against his will DC, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yuck.
Does not succeed.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try that again. All right, I am just going to swing.
Okay.
And once again, this button doesn't work on the side. I got to do it from my inventory.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't work. It highlights, but when I click it, nothing happens.
That's a crit.
Very nice.
You managed to actually, with your chain, you managed to wrap around and not quite getting around the neck as you like to do for your killing blow. You do manage to. You watch as the spikes actually manage to get through the armor of the chieftain, of the war chief, and just kind of the spikes on the chain kind of like pushes through his hide armor that he's wearing, and he is still alive, but he is definitely fucked up.
Okay. I got one left, so I'm going to go again.
Okay. That
Oy.
does not hit, unfortunately.
I will use one of my hero points.
Okay. That does hit.
Hey.
Just barely. Managed to come in again with another swing, and again, much the same as previous, just managing to kind of get those spikes to pierce the hide armor of the war chief. This warrior's turn. Come in. He'll swing at you, Lorenz, with his neck splitter. 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
8 damage.
Oh,
Just kind of swings in, and if gonna try and swing it again, 10.
no.
Didn't think so. He swings in, manages to get a pretty good chop on your leg with the first one, but then with the second one, kind of overestimates where you're gonna be because of the first one, and right into the sand. Fef, your turn.
Whoa. Hold on. I have somebody on my lap, so I almost tossed them on accident leaning forward. Sorry. All right. This is doo-doo bad times for all of my friends.
You got orcs in the back line, you've got orcs on the front line.
Well, okay, so the orc on the
And we're
back
stuck
line's
in the
fighting
middle
a
with you.
dragon, and I'm not concerned about that.
Wait, Gordon, did you just say the same thing I did?
I think so.
Did you say orc stuck in the middle with you?
So what I'm trying to figure out is
Been
it
a fun
worth
campaign,
taking
huh?
the I'm absolutely going to get flanked to move up and flank that warrior and get my sneak attack off for one round? I'm going to say no and just shoot him with my crossbow again.
Yeah, they are aware of you, so
Well, flanking, get you.
oh, yeah, that would be. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forget flat-footed is. Yeah, okay, no, that's fair.
Jesus.
That does not hit.
Hero point. That's my last hero point for today.
My ability to one-shot things doesn't matter here because they can live through that shit.
Ooh, that is not a crit, but it does hit.
Hey, that's not bad. I'll take that. And then two actions to reload. That's the one I popped in the chin too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm about to get.
He's got one in his
retribution.
jugular now too, and he's not happy,
Yeah, you're just gonna wave.
but he's not dead. This
Yeah,
one.
2 actions to reload, and that's it.
Okay. This brute is going to come up on the other side of Pax, actually, and attempt to swipe at you with his knuckle dagger. 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
It hit for 5 damage as he comes in and just pop. Manages to get you effectively right underneath the elbow of your armor before coming in on the other side with his other hand, and misses horribly. Then out here, will use his no, actually, he will stand here, and he's actually gonna throw his javelin, actually, very short range at you, Zendros. We're at 18.
Pretty sure that hits. Let me check.
Okay, you get hit for 7 damage as the orc just kind of throws the javelin in at you, and it hits. It's kind of a glancing blowish. It kind of goes flying off past, landing next to Mahajapit, actually. And it cuts you up, but you're alive, and you're not super like injured or anything.
You're not super fucked up about it.
Right. However, the orc brook on the other side of you is going to attempt to swing in at you with his knuckle dagger for 20 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, you said 20 at me?
No, at Zindros.
At me.
Okay, sorry, my headphones like slid half on right now.
No, that's fair. He manages to get in a pretty good hit with you, on you between the ribs. But it's fairly low on the ribs, so you're all right. Before he turns around and goes and aims at Glintatuk for 13.
Does not hit.
Not hit. And again, coming around, actually, this time, actually, at his own friend there that he's next to, with a third hit for 17. That does actually hit.
God. Full blind fury.
For 7 damage. And you guys watch, actually, as that blow manages to get his own orc friend in the fucking jugular. And his just that should be frightened 2 or frightened 1. But the red begins to glow in his eyes as he stands there, and just like the bleeding out doesn't stop him. Coming around. Mahajapit got one coming in at you with a knuckle dagger for 15 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. All right. Comes in with the knuckle dagger before coming in actually with his other hand with his fist. He's gonna try and hit you. 15 also to hit. And misses. He swings in with a knuckle dagger, and you manage to duck underneath. And then he swings with his fist, and you manage to kind of like almost kung fu dodge out of the way, in a way.
Right.
Zindros, your turn.
Okay, so who's the most wounded right now? Do not see.
I
In terms
think
of your
technically-
friends, Lawrence.
Both the ones in front of the glint that took should both have like 1 HP.
Right. But if you're talking about like allies,
Yeah, I'm talking
I
about
think,
allies.
I think
Definitely
Lorenz
Lorenz.
was getting pretty fucked
Yeah,
up.
I am at half health right now.
Okay. Yeah. So then I'm gonna use the 2-action heal.
Okay. Yeah, Lawrence is the most fucked up at the moment. You are the second most fucked up. Okay, and that's 4. Is there any bonuses to that? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, the 2 action is a.
It's 2d8, I believe, for the 2-action.
I think no, it's
My bad. It just restores a flat 8.
Oh,
yeah, it's D8 plus a flat 8. So
So he got the correct values, but it was by
right.
okay.
No need for the second roll.
Lawrence, you are back up to full health as you feel, despite the fact that it is the middle of the desert, easily a dry 98 degrees. You feel a chill run through your spine as something washes over you, and all of your cuts, your bruises, your wounds just immediately begin to they just snap shut with such force that it's almost painful.
Yeah, Pax gets to see Lawrence's gaze start to get real fucking steely, real fucking quick.
As you watch as your wounds on your body begin to close and your bleeding stops.
Yep, this is not the first time this has happened. I know what's happening now.
Yep. Warrior's gonna run in.
Sendros should still have
Yeah,
an
I
action.
still have 1 action.
You do. I apologize.
All good. I am going to point at the orc directly in front of me,
Okay.
and I am going to soul siphon.
Okay.
So we need a. Sorry, I'm looking for the roll. DC 17 Fortitude.
16. So he does not make it.
Okay. So, and as Zendros points up, something kind of rushes into the orc's body, tears out a piece of its soul, and comes back towards Zendros.
Nice. Okay. What is the? There you go. Sorry. Whoop.
No, you're good. You're
So
good.
you get healed for 3, right?
It's temp HP.
Temp HP. Okay, so you can write that down on your character sheet then.
Does it do something special if it gets the kill?
What would normally be a kill, you watch as his eyes begin to glow even brighter. As his orcish ferocity
Turn, didn't he?
Yep.
He's got another reaction.
stops him from being killed.
There's actually a little addition onto that.
Hmm?
He's also drained 1, which will cause 1 extra HP loss, which actually counts towards the temporary HP that Zendros gets.
Oh yeah. So Zendros, you actually have 4 temporary HP.
So it says that you gain temporary hit points equal to the total HP the target loses, including the HP lost from becoming drained.
Yep.
Which drain loss is the number of hit points equal to their level times the drain value.
Bones Oracle's cool.
Truth.
Actually,
That would
considering
kill him.
yeah, the drained does he's not able to was able to resist the damage, but not the drained. And boop.
So as he's doing that, I can still use my reaction, right?
Yes.
I am going to use Death's Call then.
Okay. Okay, nice. Level plus your spellcasting modifier. What is your spellcasting ability modifier?
Where do I see that? I'm sorry.
That would be your spellbook pane.
Mm-hmm.
And then it should be actually, it is up top there, +7.
Ah,
So that's for spell attack.
Oh, right. Well, that's the ability modifier. Still.
Is it?
No, the spellcasting ability modifier would be whatever is charisma
Yeah,
bonus.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you're right. You're right. So that'd be 3. You do get 3 HP.
So these things are effectively level 1 then?
No, they're level 0.
Ah.
Did you mean to roll that?
I was just clicking on it to see if it would give information. So
That's fair. Okay, you get 3 temporary hit points. Oh wait,
on top of the ones you received already from Soul Siphon.
yes.
Yep. So Sundras's eyes glow with an even brighter, almost sickly yellow. And that's all my actions.
Okay.
Also, Jake, I'm looking at orc. Well, let's see. Let me make sure that's not the same. Different for half orcs and full orcs.
Also, I'm down to 1 focus point, and I should be at my curse levels too.
Yes, you're at the minor curse level now.
Because I'm saying orc ferocity can only be triggered once per day.
Okay. No, it is a reaction and trigger. The monster reduces 0 HP. That's all I've got.
Like I said, this might be the half orc version that I'm looking at. So
Yeah.
I can't see a full orc version.
Yeah,
Oh no, frequency once per day. You are correct.
Yep. So they can only do it once.
Yep. It does not have that actually in Foundry. So
Oh.
yeah. Good to know. And I was going off the Foundry version, not the actual like rules version. My apologies.
And temp HP kind of functions like a shield, right? So if
Yes.
you take damage, it drains from that first. before
Yes.
you're-
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Lorenz, this warrior is gonna strike in at you with his neck splitter. Sorry. For a 16.
As long as I'm not flanked, that doesn't hit.
Okay. Then he swings in, attempts to hit you, and you are able to duck underneath it and not take damage.
What kind of weapon is a neck splitter?
It's a very big axe.
Lawrence actually takes that shit on the shoulder and rams it aside, basically.
Oh, that actually gets the orc chieftain looks over and just like, a true warrior. It is effectively it's a single-bladed bearded axe. By the way.
Okay, yeah. Again, taking it on the thickest part of his armor and shrugging it off, basically, or shrugging it aside by force.
Right, and he just kind of nods and just. If I had known, I would have challenged you to a one-on-one. Unfortunate. May the best warrior win.
I intend to.
I will see you in the afterlife. And the first round's on me.
Actually gonna kind of grin at that.
The second warrior's head is, however, going to come in at you again with his neck splitter.
Okay.
16 again, actually.
Nope. A fucking repeat of what happened the other time.
You shoulder that bitch off of you, and just the orc warrior himself just like, oh shit. While the chieftain is just laughing even harder, frankly. Aslan, it is your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
35.
Okay.
I'm going to fire an arrow at the war chief.
Okay.
Single shot.
That will hit. Okay. Bah. You managed to get him in the back as he's focused on Lorenz. You kind of managed to get your arrow in, and kind of in the I realize the stream can't see me, but my players can. Kind of in like where the armor begins to end at the neck. You managed to arc your arrow so that it goes up and then comes back down effectively kind of circumnavigating the armor and just right into his neck.
Sorry.
Not enough to kill him, but enough to piss him off. That'll hit. And as you come in again, not enough to actually kill him, but very hanging on by a thread at this point. He's just kind of standing there between in front of Pax and Loren, just as two arrows now stick out of his back, effectively. One out of the back of the neck, one in his back, just as he just.
You are so eager to go to the afterlife. I will help speed your way there.
Non-committal grunting. As another orc brute comes in. This one actually coming in at you, Fef. Coming in with his knuckle dagger for a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna do that.
Yeah. You take a 7 points of damage. As much the previous as your traveling compatriots and friends, kind of catches you on the side of the torso, right between a few ribs. Catches you right there, and just, before coming in with his fist. On the other side, 13.
That's a no.
Okay. Gets you in the torso, swings for your face with the other fist, and does not hit you. Luckily. Mahajapit. Your turn.
Is there a certain way that I can bring up, like, targeting, like, a cone?
Yes. If you... Okay,
The little circular arrow, the target button, you should be able to change that shape, I think.
you have the ruler feat. You're the ruler tool, right? Underneath your
I see
little
it.
player icon? Yeah, there's
I
a...
can get rid of that marker I just made because I was tooling around with it.
That's fair. I can get rid of it. Boop. Yeah, the cone template there. You are able to make cones there.
Okay, so that's the only way it lets me aim it. Damn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
But yeah, you got to kind of eyeball it with the measuring tool.
Right.
You would think, Fluffy. You would. DJ says hi.
No, you can do a cone.
Yeah. No. He's trying. It's the
Right.
aiming part of it that is the issue.
Is just trying to do it without, killing you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm assuming you're trying to do a breath weapon.
Yeah, the breath weapon is a 30-foot cone.
Yeah, you would hit at least Pax if you went straight north.
Right.
You could just move one to the right.
Yeah.
Could, but then that would also end up missing the war chief, and
You can also do diagonal cones, I will say.
Right.
Aiming to the effectively what would be northeast of you might help. But again,
Yeah, if you went one more to the east and then went northwest, you would miss everyone, but hit Pax, Zendros, Fef, and yourself.
Right.
The grand old melee in here.
Right. Forgive me, guys, but I feel like this is kind of just a bit fitting for the desperation of this. That I think Maha would agree this needs done. We need to take these guys down. I'm gonna do a breath weapon to the north. So it's gonna hit the 3 brutes, the war chief, and Pax. So I'm gonna need I believe it's, let me make sure. I think it should be reflex saves.
Reflex saves. Okay. From everyone involved, including Pax.
Yeah.
What is the DC here?
DC is going to be 18.
Well, Pax is fine.
Yep.
Well, he'll take half damage, most
Pax will
likely.
take half.
Holy shit! I have yet to roll this low.
Damn, I just realized Pax get a +10 to his fucking reflex saves. I mean, I know you're a rogue, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Not a single orc rolled above a 5.
So they all crit failed?
Yeah, let's see, 11, 6, 7, and 7.
11, 6. Okay, so on the die. Okay, so whoever had the 11 is just a failure.
That would
The
be the war
others
chief.
are crit fails.
Okay.
So this is going to be... It's a d6 of damage. It's not possible to hero point a damage roll, is it?
No.
No, unfortunately.
However, do poison damage. It will, however, be enough to, even that 1 damage is enough to kill the brute in front of Glinthatook.
Right. So then, yeah, it would be 2 damage to the other brutes, and then 1 to the war chief.
Oh, 2 damage, you
And-
said?
Yeah,
'cause
because
they crit
they crit failed.
Oh, that's
They
right.
crit failed, so it's double damage.
Apologize.
If I only take half damage and he rolled a 1, doesn't it round down? Do I take anything?
You do it at least take 1 damage.
Yeah,
I think,
minimum
I
one.
think you will still take 1. It would just be if you had the crit success would be
The orc war chief at least takes
Getting it.
1, though, yeah?
yeah, the war chief does take 1. And can't use the breath weapon again for 3 rounds. Okay.
You
One
watch
action.
as this poison billows out from Glinthatook, the orc right in front of him, just fucking melts effectively. It's just a cloud of acid and poison breath as just bones left, and then the bones themselves melt away. The other 2 orcs begin to cough and don't look great. The orc war chief, through the cloud of green billowing smoke, his eyes begin to glow red, and you all can see it through the billowing smoke. It's just...
So if I had done 1 more damage, this would have killed him.
Yes.
Okay, so I have 1 action left.
Shoot him. Shoot him with something.
I don't have anything that is a
Kill
1
him.
action shoot.
Kill him now. Do it.
I'm going to... Shit. Fuck. Action.
Just.
I think... with the act together action, both Maha and Glinthatook are each going to cast Shield.
Okay.
So, as Maha casts Shield, there's just a sudden, like, green shimmer that just hovers beside him, and Glinthatook, all of his scales take on this sudden shine to them. They seem to just quiver a bit.
Nice.
And yeah, that is all of my actions. Ugh, fuck.
Oh yeah, hold on. There we go. Gave myself 1 damage.
Yes. Okay, the orc war chief, now freshly ferocitied.
Oh no.
Gonna be staring at you. Actually, despite the fact that he's looking dead you in the dead face of Pax, he's gonna look at Lorenz actually.
Yeah, expected.
Pulls out a great club. And I'm gonna actually public roll this.
Oh yeah, that's
29 to hit.
Oh,
that's a crit.
God.
Comes in for 16 damage. As Loren's the orc war chief is kind of taking both hands to swing this. Wham! Slams you right in the fucking side of the chest, effectively. And it hurts worse than every other orc that you've blow that you've taken so far.
Yep.
Okay. Before he then just went on one in the next life. Before he turns and looks at Pax and swings at him with his great club. For 9.
That's a huge miss.
Fair. And then with his final action, realizing that he is very close to not being alive, utters a mighty battle cry. Buffing all orcs within the region, within a 60-foot space.
Oh, no.
And that will be the end of his turn. Lawrence, it's your turn.
Question.
Yes.
I am a half orc.
No.
Okay.
And I feel like it's an allies only kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
Some
fucking
of those
question.
things just say creatures, and it qualifies as a racial thing. So I figured
Yeah.
I'd check.
All orc allies, specifically.
Okay.
No, fucking fantastic question though.
No, that is true. If it had not said orc ally specifically, I would have absolutely given you that +1 to damage and attack. Which, by the way, it's +1 damage to attack, so, you know.
And Lawrence just kind of spitting blood, feeling his cracked ribs and all that marred up organs, and grabbing the blade by its base and electrifying it rapidly. Before, just because from this position, a fucking what seems like an untrained wild hack at this fucking orc war chief.
Okay.
Lawrence fighting like a man with his back to the wall, basically.
That's fair.
Kind of is.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's true.
By the way, Broken Scale said that apparently for some reason my thumbnail is showing Yakuza. Not game I'm playing. The thumbnail for the gameplay that is updated every 5 minutes is showing Yakuza.
Which is like, man, he could be playing Yakuza right now.
Very interesting.
Right. Yep.
We could use a Nancy.
Oof.
I'm gonna hero point that again and hopefully not do so bad this time.
Okay. And you're swinging at the war chief, right?
Yes. What kind of armor is he wearing, by the way?
Hide armor.
That's unfortunate, but okay.
Hey, that'll hit.
All right, and then I'm gonna roll the attack on the spell too, just to make life easy.
That does not hit.
Oh, come on, that was on an 18 until it bounced off the bottom.
I know. I'm afraid. Look, I get it,
That's fine.
but
So damage with the bastard sword then.
yep. Hey, how do you want to do this?
Hey. So this hack just swings fucking wildly through at this war chief, and in as much a show of brutality as these guys with neck splitters and this guy with his great club have been showing, it just catches him in the shoulder and starts to try to find his spinal cord before not actually digging deep enough. So it's an open wound that he'll bleed out and die of shock from, basically. And as he starts to slump, Lawrence looks him dead in the eyes and goes, If I even get to go.
As the orc just kind of grips, now weakly, at Lawrence's chest. In another life, I would have called you brother. Or just weakly, just kind of, and the black orcish blood just runs down Lawrence's chest piece as the orcish war chief's hand just runs down, leaving a very bloody but very distinct handprint that drags down Lawrence's chest piece as he collapses into the sand.
Fucking brutal.
Pax, your turn.
Stole my kill. All right. We're still not in a good position here. So I am going to demoralize
Okay, which orc are you gonna?
the pinged one. Ping him
Okay.
again.
Okay. Yep. That will, and it's against his will DC, right? Yeah, that'll hit easily. Frightened 1.
Okay. And I'm going to swing.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay.
Okay. As you finally begin to tear into this other orc that has not really taken that much damage. He's suddenly very fucking bloodied as you wrap your chain around him and tug and just bleh, as just he's not happy. He's not a happy camper.
And again.
That's a crit.
Ooh.
It's unfortunate he's going to ferocity it, because...
Is holy shit!
I actually don't understand how ferocity works, so I'm sitting over here thinking like you might override it.
Nope.
No, if they go down to 0 HP, they use a reaction and have 1 HP and dying or wounded 1.
Got you. Okay.
Basically, they get to avoid dying for a turn.
Yeah. You literally wrap your fucking chain around this orc's neck, tug it, the spikes on your chain tear in, and damn near fucking tear through it entirely before it unwraps, leaving this orc quite literally bereft of skin around his neck. His head is literally held up by tendons and bone as he stares at you with burning red eyes filled with hatred.
My God. Look, I don't think it matters that I got the war chief. You genuinely fucking terrify me, man.
You don't have to be scared. You're my friend.
Literally that image.
No,
Yes, precisely. I have well received my days. I take out the trash and I make the appointments and I deal with petulant little shits like you.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Just orcish Walter. Yeah. You have no. That was your third turn. That's right.
Yeah.
Third action.
Yeah, I used the demoralize to drop his AC.
Good shit, though.
Yeah, yeah, he's still just staring at you without neck. The orc warrior on the other side of Lorenz is going to actually come in with his neck splitter again. 24.
Not a crit, but it hits.
9 damage. Swings in, chops, and ooh. I see how red that health bar is now.
I have 1 health point.
Yep. And he's going to come in again. Now grieving his war chief as he 13.
No.
And he's going to come in again with a third attack. with a 0.
I would like a moment to style on this man before I am hacked to death by the other man. As he comes in with that axe, rather than just shrugging it off at the shoulder or something like that, I'm actually going to reach up under the beard of that axe and grab it, and then toss it aside.
Nice. Okay. Beth, your turn. As Lorenz now looks exactly as bloodied as some of these orcs.
I have a pretty simple solution. I'm gonna drop my crossbow and start swinging.
Okay.
For the record, I'm going to use the fist strike because the unarmed strike that's made is not using the agile ability, which
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, the D attack on unarmed is like super the basic version.
Yeah. That hits.
and I do get dex to that instead of strength because of one of my abilities, so that would be +4.
Okay, so that's 6 damage total.
Yep, and we're doing another swing because fuck it. What else am I gonna do?
I like that inelegant solution. Just do it 3 times.
Yep.
Going to assume that's a whiff.
That is indeed a whiff.
Hey,
That's a hit, though.
another 6.
It'll do. Okay. You guys watch this Fef just pop.
Yeah,
Pop!
like I said, Fef just drops the crossbow and squares the fuck up.
Right, and it doesn't suck actually.
This
Alright.
fucker has 1 health and is about to hit me.
Yeah, he is with his knuckle dagger.
Man, I can't imagine what that feels like to have 1 health.
22.
Yeah, I guess you and that other orc are kind of neck and neck right now.
Hey.
That hits, doesn't it?
Yeah, it hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
Swings in, going for his fist with his other one. Misses utterly. Misses. And swings in with his orc knuckle dagger again with the other one. Oop, bump the mic and misses utterly.
Actually manages to do worse than his crit fail, and I think that's pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, right, I'm still in public. Whoops. Yeah, whatever. That was fun for you guys, right?
Yeah.
The orc who threw his javelin at Zendros is now confronted between Zendros and a fucking dragon. Chooses Zendros, actually, funnily enough. Comes in to strike you with his knuckle dagger. Squaring the fuck up. Misses. And goes with his fist for the other swing. 14?
No.
Okay. Misses that one as well. Which is now the orc next to Majapit's turn. He will strike with his knuckle dagger for a 10. I'm assuming misses. In fact, yes, I know it does. I'm going to go with his fist.
That's a miss, yeah.
8.
That is also a miss.
And with his third swing, going with the knuckle dagger for 14.
Miss.
All right. Zendros, it is your turn.
Okay. Sorry, I had to pull up my spellbook.
Relatable
I'm going to 2-action heal Lorenz.
I am sure Lorenz is very helpful or thankful for that.
Quite.
Okay, it wouldn't cast for some reason.
No, that's fair.
There we go.
It's base 16, isn't it? Or no, it's 8 plus 8 or 5 plus 8.
5
It's
plus
1d8 plus 8.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 8, so it's 5.
Or 13.
13. So Lorenz, you're back up to 14. You're about half health.
Yeah.
As again, you feel that chill pass along. Oh, The chill one claims they feel when they say that they're standing on their own grave. Passes along your spine as your wounds, the broken internal bleeding you took from the fucking orc war chief's blow to your chest. You feel your ribs begin to knot back together, properly, at least, but begin to move into place and then fuse inside of your chest as you're standing there, and you feel better.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of broken right now by something Matt just sent me.
Oh no.
And then the orc in front of me,
Mhm.
I am going to double slice.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
That will hit.
Holy shit. That is cursed.
Wait, for double slice, don't you also need to make a second attack?
Yes, you're right. Sorry.
But
But yeah.
Yeah, that one won't hit, but that first one does. Swing in with your oh god, Jesus. That's hilarious. You swing in with your first swing, and you manage to get a good gash across his chest that makes him regret waking up this morning. As the orc warrior that is actually also with Lorenz will begin to swing with his orc neck splitter. 26.
And it'll hit. Not a crit, but it hits.
12 damage.
Ooh, I'm at 2 health now.
Yeah, that was max damage roll.
Fair.
And because of actually the rates on an orc neck splitter, he's going to swing his second attack at you, Pax, and miss horribly.
Oh, sweeping weapon. Neat.
Yes.
Sorry, that was, yeah.
No, sweep and forceful.
Yeah.
Before coming in at you again, Lorenz, with the second attack for a grand total of 1.
No.
Yeah. So, Zidros, you especially get to watch as just all the great healing you just did to Lorenz immediately gets undone as Lorenz takes a fucking neck to the chest. Or
A neck to the chest. Yep.
there's been a lot of necks in this fight. An axe to the chest.
the giraffe.
And the orc actually, within the intelligence, to step back slightly and swing it in so that instead of glazing across your chest, it's in. Stabs in and manages to punch through your armor, your chest armor, or pulling it back out and going again at Pax.
Oh, yeah, when that second attack came.
Yep. Aslan, your turn.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I am going to flurry of bows. Yes, I do like saying that.
That's fair. So I enjoy hearing it.
Also, something I will just mention real quick. The thing with double slice is that is a 2-action activity. So if you use the 2-action heal, you only would have been able to do a single swing.
Actually, I think
It was the first roll that hit, so
yeah.
So that's still
No,
that's
yeah.
still
Double slice
tracking,
is
yeah.
a first attack. Is a 2-action attack. So yeah. But again, because it was the first
Right.
action,
Right. Yeah, both times it's been the first swing that hits. So
Yeah.
that is good. That is good to keep in mind.
yes.
Let's see. I'm going to send both arrows at this one.
At which one? Oh, that one. Okay. Ooh, that'll hit, and that'll hit. Neither crits, unfortunately.
For 12 damage.
Oh, and okay. Managed to get him pop right in the back. Effectively, it almost looks like wings coming out of his back, but they're arrows. As he stands there staring dead at Lorenz. Doesn't even seem to notice the arrow sticking out of his back.
You know, I'm taking a third shot at him. That missed. I'm going to risk the hero point since I've got the extra.
Okay. That will miss.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's a little too much to hope for at this point.
Yeah. The orc that is engaged currently in melee with Thef, however, he's going to swing with his knuckle dagger.
I still have one more action.
Oh, do you? Okay. Okay.
So
Sorry.
I did Flurry of Blows, which is 1 action.
That I keep forgetting.
Then one
Flurry of blows
attack.
is one action. I apologize. Carry on.
And you know, I'm gonna fire off another shot at this one. Hope
Please
it passes.
hit. Just kill this fucker.
That's what I'm.
Does not hit.
Damn it.
Falls unfortunately right at your feet, Pax.
I tried the hero point and didn't work.
That's fair. I like how Faf for some reason rolled rapier damage.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of dice being flung. I wanted to feel included.
Okay, now I'm done.
Fair. Faf 25 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, max damage. Roll for 9 damage. He swings it with the knuckle dagger and gets you right underneath the armpit.
Oh, that's a vital place.
These orcs know where to hit to do the most damage. Unfortunately, he's so excited about hitting you with his first hit. When he comes in with his fist with the second hit, he just kind of goes over you.
Being short's helpful sometimes.
And when he tries to come in for the second hit for the knuckle dagger, he misses even worse. Japit. Your turn.
All right. Debating how.
And Cam, I would have shot that one that was right next to you, but I wanted to try and take some of the pressure off of TJ.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I have 2 health left.
Um.
Ralph Wiggum.mp4.
I'm in danger.
So I'm going to. I'm going to do an act together, and I'm going to use my. I'm going to use Boost Eidolon with my action to give Glinthatook the damage bonus
Okay.
on his swings. And Glinthatook, for his turn, is going to circle around.
Okay.
All right. I think first swing, the tail slam is going to go at this one.
Okay.
Right. So let's see.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait a second. Wait. That is in fact flanking, so that does crit actually.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna.
Tail slam. Let's roll critical damage.
That man has been erased.
As that tail slam comes in and quite literally compacts his head into his torso.
It's the one that already got its neck ripped to tendon, correct?
No.
Oh, okay.
His eyes begin to
I was
glow
going
red
for one
as
thing.
he stands there looking like a fucking sock'em bopper that hasn't quite been sprung yet, staring at Zindros.
God.
And he's just,
All right. Then I'm going to have him use.
Sorry, that got TJ really hard. Just,
Yeah. I'm going to use the last action to have him make a claw swipe at the one by Pax.
Okay.
Please don't miss.
Oh!
Oh my god.
That's a crit.
Glinthatook, the carry of this fight.
Right? Shit.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up? That was
That was-
almost a normal success.
Almost, yeah.
Was it the frightened one?
No. Just in general.
Oh. So that was the one by
Yes.
Pax.
So that claw swipe finally manages to just cut into where the exposed neck has been, and just finally just whoop, and just decapitates the orc once and for all as it slips down, and the body crumples.
I kind of like to imagine the claws actually just swiping the neck out from under the head as it just drops a couple.
Oh
inches
yeah,
off the body.
the head just acme for a second before just. And Pax, you are left staring at Glinthatook.
Okay.
Lorenz, actually, it is your turn. With Pax, you're on deck.
So I'm going to look at the one that Azalin put arrows in, and still having the electrified blade. I'm going to make my swing.
Okay.
Actually, before I do that, I'm going to spend the only focus point I have, and put Magus Potency on my weapon.
Okay.
So it is effectively a +1 bastard sword now. And Pax sees it more than most, just because he's closer and the effect looks kind of weak.
Yeah, he's right next to you.
On top of the sword crackling with lightning, it actually seems to. The steely color of it seems to shine a little brighter, like the sword is more newly made. Even the edge seems to get a little sharper.
Okay.
So this next strike is +1.
Yep. That
It's
is
26.
not a crit, but it is a hit.
Okay, and then what kind of armor is he wearing?
He's wearing a breastplate.
Oh, so this also gets a +1 for being shocking grasp.
Yep.
$22.
That'll hit.
Oh, this is going to be good.
So that's 14 damage.
Question: do these count as different hits?
Yes, technically, but they don't apply multiple attack penalty until the full attack is over.
Well, I'm just wondering because does the 14 from the bastard sword bring him down to ferocity? Because then the shocking grasp would kill it, wouldn't it?
It do go off as two separate attack damages. It's not.
Okay, then that would kill him, yeah. So as you swing him with your sword, the sword, you see his eyes begin to glow red before the shock kicks in, and just crumples like a motherfucker that just got tased.
Right.
Just,
And then the shaking stops.
right, the shaking stops.
So that was one action.
Oh god, that's so fun.
Just because I put that spell on my sword last turn. And do you have to have a feat to do demoralize? Like, is that a thing?
I think demoralize is just an action. That
Yeah,
you
it's an
can
action.
take.
Yeah,
The
it's just
wait, the thing is though, if you don't speak Orcish, you take a penalty because they're orcs.
If you don't share a language that they speak.
They do
if
speak
they
common
speak
as well.
common,
Oh, common.
then-
Yeah. Yeah, never mind. You'd be good if they speak common.
I don't have intimidate. I was more just curious, honestly.
Demoralize is a general action that anyone can take.
Yeah, I've got 2 actions left. This actually isn't going to go into the sword, but because I have another spell slot to do it with, Lawrence's left hand starts to crackle with that same electricity like he normally puts in a blade, and he reaches out to try to grab that second orc's face.
Okay.
So this is also +1 because of the fact that he's in metal armor.
It's effectively a.
Oh, come on, that was almost a 17. Fuck off.
Nope, does not hit.
No. And I am officially out of first level spells now. But yeah, as they do it, Lawrence actually growls at him in Infernal.
Your third action. Or is that it?
It's spellcasting is 2
That's
actions.
right. I forgot it was a spell. I thought maybe Mega's thing, but no.
No, it would. Megas only makes it so that
The weapon.
when it goes into the weapon, it's not. It doesn't take less actions. I get to compound actions on top of the spellcast.
No, you're right. My apologies. Pax, it is your turn.
Okay. How does? Could I tumble through the orc warrior from this side of?
No.
Okay, it's got.
You have to be adjacent.
Yeah, it has to be.
Well, you
Okay.
could do it as
No,
part of your
no.
move action.
Yeah, because a
Oh,
tumble
that's right. You
through
can go
is
your.
tumble through is just you stride and then you attempt
Okay, so I could
to-
step through the square Lorenz is in as part of the move to tumble through.
Yeah, you could stride. Yeah, and yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
If you fail to tumble through, it puts you it stops your movement where you are, or like puts you in whatever
In an
other
occupied
space,
square.
probably.
So it would put you effectively south of Lorenz
Okay.
if you fail.
So yeah, I'm gonna try that then.
So it's against his reflex DC, right?
It is. Yeah, you make a acrobatics against their reflex.
Yes. So make a reflex. Or no, make an acrobatics.
Yes, it is acrobatics against reflex.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
You succeed.
Okay, so that puts me
Plus 10.
there,
Yes.
and he is flat-footed now.
Yep.
Hello.
I mean, not just from flanking, but from the tumble through.
Yep.
Both are
He's
good.
double flat.
Double flat-footed.
Both feet are now flat.
Yes.
Considerably.
Okay.
As Lorenz and the orc both just watch as Pax manages to just slide through on the sand between their legs and comes up on the other side of the orc.
I give him a very grim little grin.
This is about to be bad for this guy.
Yup.
Because I have 2 actions.
I've seen what Pax can do when he pulls shit like this. Lawrence just grins.
So, here comes the first one.
That does not
Oh.
hit.
That's a hero point.
Okay.
Absolutely gonna hero point.
That'll hit.
Okay.
That'll, in fact, crit. I should have said.
Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Erase that, please.
Yep.
Ooh!
Yeah. Whew. As your orc, you managed to bring that spiked chain just around so many vital areas, and when you chug it to pull those spikes in, his eyes almost immediately begin to glow red, and it doesn't kill him, but he's getting by on ferocity alone.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Fucking send him.
It does not crit, but it does hit.
Doesn't need to crit.
And he immediately just fucking crumples.
This isn't even a separate move. I just left the chain wrapped around him and pulled even tighter.
That's fair. No, that's fair. Yeah, for sure. Fef, your turn.
I mean, my boxing match continues until either this guy's down or I'm down.
Okay.
Also, it wasn't broadcast, but TJ, I could hear your sigh of relief.
Yo, you have no idea. I have legitimately dropped in body temperature.
Look, I wasn't gonna leave you hanging.
I appreciate that.
That'll hit.
As the thing drops, Lawrence actually, like, bloody and ragged, gives Pax a short, battlefield nod.
Fef, as you hit him the first time, you smack him across the chin, and
That first hit would have been 9, by the way.
yeah, he begins to glow bright red. His eyes
And
being
so-
a glow bright red as he stares down at you. And then your second hit comes in and hits him again. As you just effectively knock his lights out, but lethally. Yeah, you punch him so hard he fucking dies.
That's right, because you actually have monk now, so your unarmed attacks actually no longer have the non-lethal trait.
So, question: if I wanted to move into flanking with that dick, would I have to potentially eat an attack of opportunity?
You don't know. You would have to.
Well, like if he could do one, would that be a scenario in which it would trigger? Because I'm still trying to get a feel for attack of opportunity.
It's
for
not when
Pathfinder.
you are, yeah.
Through the threat
yeah,
range.
you
Okay.
if it is whenever a creature within the monster's reach uses a manipulate action or a move action, makes a ranged attack or leaves a square during a movement action is used. So yes, if it had an attack of opportunity, it would trigger it.
But I'm gonna move into flank regardless. I'll take that risk. I can't even tumble because the extra fucking action.
Right. No, you do not invoke an attack of opportunity.
That's the balance here. Is not everything has attack of opportunity in this system like D&D.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell with the orcs sometimes because you don't know what archetype they start with.
But that's the whole point. They're fighters through and through, so you're never quite sure what kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. This orc is going to swing it at Glinthatook, actually. For a 19?
19 will hit.
Okay. 6 damage. As he gets right between two scales in a very adept maneuver. Oh, whoops. Swings it with his fist, trying to fisticuffs fucking Glinthatook with his other hit. 10.
10 does not hit.
And with the third swing with his knuckle dagger, crits.
What's the total on the
Natural 20, 19.
So it's a 19 is okay, so that is gonna crit.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah, because it's a success, and then the natural 20 bumps it up a grade.
12. He's Glinthatook at 5 HP, which leaves Mahajapit at 5 HP.
Quick question, Dan. Does Glinthatook share AC with you as well, or does he have his own separate
Glinthatook
AC?
has his own AC.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Idolot is meant to be kind of like a...
Yeah, I just know that they shared health pools, and I didn't look at
We
summoners.
share health pools and the same action economy.
Okay.
But our stats are separate.
Okay, so it's like the Ranger Animal Companions, but with a little extra tie-in on health.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, that's neat. Sorry.
No, that's fair. The Brute here is going to attempt to swing at you, Mahajapit, for a 12.
Misses.
With his fist for the other attack for a 12 again. And
Misses.
swings it with his knuckle dagger for the third attack for a 10 and misses. Swings in all 3 times, and you managed to, with your short stature and body, just, ah!
Local emissary is not feeling it.
Zendros, it is your turn.
Going for another double slice on the orc in front of me.
Okay. That first one will hit. With enough force to kill him.
And then
As you just kind of finally he does enough damage to just he succumbs to his wound effectively.
okay, and then twisting around, I'm going to point at the other orc and hiss out, "Submit to the call of the grave."
Ew. Oh.
Okay. Fortitude save, and it was on the effectively the last remaining orc.
Yep.
Fortitude save. 13.
That
Is a failure.
yes.
Full damage becomes drained 1. we go.
That also takes all my focus points. I believe I am overwhelmed now. Am I not?
No, I believe you would be moderately cursed.
Okay.
Yes.
The moderate curse.
Azalin, it is your turn.
Ah!
Don't forget that orc is flanked, so
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't get any flanking bonus
No,
from it.
she wouldn't. No.
Not from
Not from range, no.
Flurry of Bows.
Right, because you're within range still.
And her line of fire is actually clear because all of the orcs that were in the way are now dead.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay. Both hit. Hey, how do you want to do this?
Well, I will say it does specifically state for Flurry of Blows that it counts as a single damage roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
it gets added
Flurry of
together.
Blows is meant for overcoming resistance and shit, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
For applying like stunning blow and shit like that.
Gods,
Right.
it is. The arrows just rain in from the fucking sky on this thing as it just
And
stands
it has
there.
to make a Fortitude save. DC 18.
17.
It is stunned 1.
It is dead one.
Yeah, it's very dead one.
You know what? Let's see.
It is just standing there, glowing red. Its eyes glowing red. Just that was almost another nat 20.
Well, I've got,
That's
that was almost
it was
That was
almost
right.
a hit actually. Wait, no, because it is flat-footed.
It doesn't
She
count
doesn't
for
get any
her.
bonuses for that because she's at range.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, what made it flat-footed?
It
The
is
fact that
flanking.
Maha and Beth are
Yeah,
flanking
I
it.
think the flanking effect only applies to the people who are.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
Right.
Stuff like tumble through and things like that give it flat footed as a status.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the thing is, it might just be for the person who does the tumble through until you get feats to
Either
support
way,
it.
Anyways,
it's
unfortunately
the end
the
of my turn.
attacks do not hit. Mahajapit, it is your turn.
Poke it.
You're right. Give it a fucking stiff look.
You know what? No, I'm. Maya's just done with this shit, so he just kind of looks around the side of the orc to Feth and just says, "Duck."
Yes.
I'm using hydraulic push.
Yes. That was one of the spells I took at the second level.
That'll hit.
So as he calls this out, he just holds his hands back and then slams them together in front of him, and just this geyser of water erupts and just blasts straight into the chest of this orc.
Yeah,
And just knocks him flying.
because you gave Fef the heads up, I will say you knock him over Fef.
And I mean, worst case, he could have just stepped to the side and fired it.
Right. No, because of the instruction he gave Fef, I like to imagine Fef actually like did the whole get on the hands and knees thing.
Yeah.
So this thing got blasted over Fef like it was the goddamn like old school elementary school prank. The most extreme version of pushing somebody over your best friend.
Yeah.
Right.
See, that's what I'm imagining as well, except I'm thinking because if he's already at 1 HP, that hydraulic push literally took off the top half of his body, so
Yeah,
the legs are just
Mahajapit.
still standing there.
How do you want to do this?
What was that?
How do you want to do this?
I am imagining this torrent of water just blasting into him and not just shoving him away, but actually like the force of the water shearing away layers of skin down to the muscle.
You watch as this flayed orc just stumbles over, the corpse stumbles over Fef, just falling into the sand. And everything goes very still as the combat ends. You all get to take a
Ma's
sigh,
actually going to drop onto his fucking hands and knees at this point.
and everyone gets to take a nice deep breath.
I'm gonna just sort of continue falling prone and start applying pressure under my armpit.
That's fair. Everyone gets a 330 experience points.
Oh shit.
Both 180 for the actual fight and additional for handling that fight as well as you guys did.
To 800.
That it would
Puts us
be
at
800.
800.
That was a big old orc melee.
I just realized every single one of my attacks landed. I never used my hero points.
Nice.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to hero point that last one just to fish for a crit.
Oh god, fair.
But that would probably have been a really terrible idea.
I would like to use my last level 1 spell slot to heal Maha.
Okay.
With
heal.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 2-action one, but yeah.
Wait, Maha.
Well, you could do the 3-action one to heal everybody.
It's true.
It's also less though, and I also the other thing I was gonna say is I have a healer's tools kit.
You have to do that before magical healing.
Yeah, that's just band-aids, basically.
Yeah.
And because of how healing works in Pathfinder, magical healing will actually supersede mundane healing.
Yes. So if you want to use your healer's tools, that would be a medicine check, and then you would do your healing magic.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll use the 3-action one then on everybody.
Hit us up with your heal action.
So it's...
I assume inviting Aslan to also gather around for
Aslan wasn't touched, so Aslan's fine.
Yeah, Aslan has not taken any damage.
Being a ranged character is fun.
Says TJ,
The
remembering
reason
Roland
Aslan
fondly.
GTFO'd at the first opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just realizing now the idea of fucking every hit that was taken for me was actually taken by Glindatuk. Maha himself dodged all the blows at him, but he is still in rough fucking shape.
I understand that feeling.
Like
I just used the AoE one, so
right.
it should
But
help.
well, no, it's still like he still needs the healing and everything. But it's
Well, now,
just
here's
again,
an interesting
it's just-
question. Since Maha and Glindatuk both share a health pool, would you
So-
double
Okay.
dip in this?
No,
both-
it does
No.
not.
Well,
So-
it's one health
Yeah.
pool, so no.
So the way that it works for if both the summoner and the eidolon are affected by an area of effect, only the greatest effect is applied.
Gotcha.
So like if there was something that
Oh,
rolled,
I healed
Good
myself.
to know,
like
because that
AoE
would have been
damage.
one hell of an oversight.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, if there was something that rolled damage against both of us and like Glindatuk took 8 and Maha took 6, I would just take 8 damage total. Like I don't take double damage from getting hit by AoEs.
Gotcha.
It's just whichever
that
the
would kinda
greater
suck.
roll is takes effect.
Everyone kind of feels that chill pass over themselves around Zindros as the distinct feeling that these wounds were not meant for you.
You cut out for a bit there.
Oh, I apologize. The chill passes over all of you around Zindros as you get the distinct feeling inside of you that these wounds were not meant for you. As your body closes up slightly to undo the damage that was done by these orcs.
And at this moment, Sundros would collapse to his knees from exhaustion, out of breath, and would attempt to refocus
That's fair.
after collecting himself.
Fef will stay on the ground and extract the hooch from his bag and apply liberally to his mouth.
That's fair. We're going to end tonight's session there.
Yeah, Lawrence takes a seat on the ground right in front of this war chief, very quietly saying, "I don't get to die yet," and then looking over at Fef and just, "Save some for me. I believe I have a good time for hooch.
task.
Good. Now is this for hooch."
Oh god, I just realized I did that tumble through with the fucking knee
Right?
on my back.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Acrobatic you are, though.
So you barreled right through the guy then?
Boo.
It was a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Good night, everyone.
Oh
Good
man,
night.
God, that was good.
I did not think we were going to survive that. I'm not going to lie.
Before everyone leaves,
Worst-
good night
worst case
to
scenario,
the stream.
I
Thank
had
you
a
for
fuckload of
tuning
oil.
in. I will be back at some point. I'll be back tomorrow with the Metro City Boys podcast. But if not, I will be back certainly with or if I'm correction, I'll try and be back with Yakuza 0. If I'm not, I will definitely be back with the Metro City Boys podcast. And I will see you Monday for more Yakuza 0, if nothing else. Good night, have a wonderful evening, and as always, stay good, neighborhood. See you guys